Okay, just to give you a quick idea on the setting, you guys have been recruits for the Starfinder Society, and it's just a group that does. They're basically they're kind of like Starfleet. Their main thing is to explore the universe, especially the unknown, which they call the vast. And then but their main base is on Absalom Station, which is kind of the main base for a lot of things, a lot of corporations and other things. It's just a huge station that's almost as big as a planet. So it doesn't even have one set of ruling groups. It has each area has its own section. And yeah, you guys, like I said, you just basically graduated from the training from there. You had whatever you were doing before that, before you decided to join the Starfinder Society. There's been pretty fast promotions. You normally wouldn't be going on missions yet, but there was an incident. There was a large battle, and then some stuff that happened where a lot of the agents went missing. So, so they're basically trying to refill the ranks as quickly as possible. So, you guys know of a venture captain, Arvin. He's a Lashunta mystic, and he's one of the Lashunta that are there's two types. There's like yours, which are the more dexterity, like nimble, and then there's the kind of the squatter, like stronger ones. But he's one of the stronger ones. But he is you've wherever you were at, doing whatever you're doing, getting ramen or whatever you were doing, you got called to his office. So you guys show up there, and a tall and confident Lashunta man gestures several functional chairs, inviting you to sit. Thank you for arriving so quickly. As I mentioned in my comm message, we have an urgent opportunity to recover some critical information. Several months ago, a crew of starfinders took a ship called the Unbound Wayfarer into the vast to explore a series of uncharted planets. They had never returned. Earlier today, a Vesk pawnbroker in the Downlow neighborhood contacted us, offering to sell us several Starfinder insignias. These insignias belong to the lost crew of the Unbound Wayfarer, and that immediately caught the Society's attention. The pawnbroker, named Jules, doesn't realize the true value of the insignias. We negotiated a purchase price in exchange for the insignias and information about the seller. We hope this seller can lead us to the Unbound Wayfarer and its crew. We've remotely transferred the requested credits to Jules. Now we need you to collect the insignias and all the information you can from the Vesk regarding whoever sold him the insignias, and then track down the seller. Learn where to find the Unbound Wayfarer and its crew. I'm worried that the seller might not be on the station for long, so act quickly. If you have any questions, please make them fast. Can you hear me?
I can. No, I absolutely can. I don't know what to ask. That's what my. Let's do this.
So
Trying to think
Jules,
how this guy would sound. He probably sound kind of like this a little bit, 'cause
where do we find Jewel?
Where's the lizard guy?
that's true.
Where do we find Jewel?
Yes. He runs a pawn shop called Jules Loans, and he's an unusually arrogant Vesk. I don't know him, but I get the impression that I wouldn't like him much if I did.
I don't know.
He gives you the directions.
Oh, good, because I don't know where that's at.
Yes, the Downlow, I don't suppose any of you would any upstanding Starfinder Society members would be in the Downlow. It's a section literally below the station that it's a rundown neighborhood, gang activity, nefarious areas. Lots of things that just make you want to go, oh my.
Oh my. So you said the pawn shop's in the down low?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic.
Jules Loans.
Do you guys want to ask about what you're trying to get?
Yes. What
Yeah.
do we know about the items, and how badly do we want them back? I mean, should we? How concerned are you with the tactics that are used to retrieve these, or to question?
Well, of course, you are society members, and you must follow the rules and the laws of the area. The downlow doesn't have as many rules as say some of the other parts of the station, but they do have some law enforcement. And of course, down there it's pretty standard for people to carry weapons, but usually no firearms bigger than a pistol. Uh, if you're fired at, you can certainly return fire, but generally, if you're caught firing first, you're the one that's going to go to jail or have something else worse happen to you. Of course, if there's no witnesses, then you know, but just be safe. But the and of course, don't bring anything that would come back on the society.
Thank you.
As far as the insignias, they were of the crew of the Unbound Wayfarer. As you know, of course, because of the incident, we are trying to figure out anything that's happened to our society members lately. They earned these as for exemplary service to the society long ago. And he looks like he wants to tell you something more, but he's just kind of pausing and kind of looking down at his comm.
How many insignias are we finding?
That's a good question. There are 6.
Okay.
Can I roll for? I don't know if perception would do it.
You can do a culture check
I'm getting a feeling that
or an insight.
I want to do insight,
Okay.
which I don't have. What's that based off of?
You should have an insight in there somewhere. It's wisdom is what it is.
A 9.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. That's a 12.
Oh. You haven't dealt with Arvin that long, but yeah, I mean he's definitely hasn't told you everything about the insignias.
I can do detect thoughts once a day. You guys
Interesting.
want me to use it now?
What's that?
I can do detect thoughts once a day.
Can we up Mandy?
I am. I'm working on it. You're holding your mic away from your face a little bit.
How much closer can I get?
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
You're good.
I can do detect thoughts once a day.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys want me to use it now?
You want? Up to
Okay.
you.
What do I
You just have to do it.
detect thoughts?
Okay, and he has to make a save,
Detecting thoughts.
which he fails. Yeah, you can tell that he has a very disciplined mind, and yeah, he's definitely hiding something about this. There's something about the insignias. He's not hiding it really on purpose, but he just doesn't know if he should ask. But definitely, if you were to ask, he would probably tell you.
Okay. What is there something else you're not telling us?
Yes. Well, these insignias are very useful, and we don't want them. One of the reasons we're sending you to get them is we don't want them out in the wild. They can be used to decrypt sensitive Starfinder information. They can act as a key.
So they're pretty important.
You guys all do a culture check.
Roll a d20. And then culture.
You need to beat a 12.
Nope.
What's culture? I'm an 11.
I didn't. I got 4.
I
didn't
think
even
you
know
have
he had
culture, so you
thoughts.
got an 11.
So yeah, basically almost anything you do in this game or D&D, you roll 20.
Yeah.
Decided, and then you
everything.
got to get over a number. That's like the whole basics. What did you get?
18.
Okay, so you got 5 over. In Starfinder, anything you get multiples of 5 over usually has something, gives you something more. Yeah, you've actually been down in the Downlow, where a lot of the Shirren have communities down there because they're sometimes they're shunned in other areas. The areas that the Shirren live in are very well regulated, and kind of cultural centers, but you have you do know of Jules as someone that people go to when they're really desperate to pawn like their last belongings to get some money to either do some spice or something desperate. So
I'll share that information with the group.
okay. You also know that he's very he responds better to bluster than to precise negotiations.
Okay. So,
But he is an important member of that area.
Obadiah, this
we have
might
a
be in your
marker?
range. Then
Can we have a mark?
bluster it up.
Oh, right there.
They're on
I'm
your
gonna pass those up.
Said luster?
bluster,
Bluster.
buffalo.
All right. So you guys gonna head to the Downlow?
Yes.
All right. So you're in
Affirmative.
the Starfinder Society. Yeah, the Starfinder Society is basically kind of right in the middle of the station. So you'll need to take a tram, which in the station can act as either a tram like you guys know it, or kind of a big roller coaster / elevator. So once you get to the Downlow area, though, they don't work quite as well as they do in the other areas. But you do happen to make it.
Your theme is a Xenoseeker in your race. Is it Lashanta? Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, man. If you have any questions about anything, just ask. That's
Fine.
just laid back. It's no big deal. So basically the download area is this huge kind of like a cross between Portland and like the Tenderloin district of San Francisco, so and parts of Harlem. So parts of it have been like gentrified and they're kind of like trendy in that area. Some of them are kind of like more hipster like. There's kind of the cultural areas like the Shirren. There's an area where the androids have kind of congregated, but you're not going to those areas. You're going to the really rundown, bad area that's pretty much controlled by gangs.
Nice. This is my place.
So although some areas of the download are clean and trendy, this narrow alley of concrete and metal buildings drips with oil and sparking wires. A wide, red neon electric sign reads Jules Loans. You notice that the O and the Z on Jules is out, and the rest of them are just kind of blinking on and off. On a building sandwiched between a
Cash for gold.
Kuthite
Cash for
sensation
gold, cash for
house
gold.
and a derelict building covered with graffiti. The shop's solid metal door contains a single small window too grimy to peer through.
What a nice neighborhood.
Should I knock?
Yeah.
Okay, you knock. Don't you see the open sign?
Oh, yes. Come on in. Sorry.
You open the door, and there's a quaint little bell, which you haven't seen in a lot of shops. It actually kind of opens up. That's about the only thing quaint about the place, though. It's crammed with shelves containing all manner of near valueless items, small appliances to VR game consoles, and jars of colored powders. The shop has an acrid smell. You ever been to the zoo and the reptile house? Yeah, imagine that at like 100 degrees summer. That's basically what it smells like.
I don't know what you're talking about. It smells great in here.
A massive Vesk and a muscle shirt stands at the rear of the shop, behind a low desk and a series of heavy metal bars anchored into the ceiling. So he's basically just like your standard pawn shop. He's behind like the safety area, and he's got a. You notice that he has a Cybertronic eye, and he looks like this.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. We're going to need his eye.
And he looks up and kind of looks at everybody, and then he just goes back to. He pops open a energy drink, and he's just drinking it, and goes back to disassembling an old computer, but it seems like he doesn't have the right tools, so he's just kind of like cracking parts of it open, like pulling out stuff, and you notice he dumping in some kind of acid, trying to get the platinum and the gold out of it. He's like, just look around, whatever you want. Everything in there has a price.
Going to lean over to
Obazaya. Yeah, Obazaya.
Hey, you might need to bluff this guy. He doesn't respond straight up diplomacy. That's the information we got. So we just need to be nasty.
I
Okay.
can't hear Jack.
I know.
In fact, the only person I can hear really well is you, Nick.
Really? That's
Yeah.
it? Okay. The problem is I don't think these numbers are working anymore. Here, can you give me some more?
Yep. How you doing?
Yeah, there we go. See, I changed the knob, and then it starts to get loud in here, and then I'll hear everyone, and I'll turn it back, and it screws you up. So you should be.
Screw me up. Well, I mean, it screws my volume up for my mic.
I'll fix it. You should be good though now.
Can you hear me, Tim?
I can just hear you because of you.
Yeah, I'm actually, like, I hear everybody fine, but
Yeah.
Tim can't hear me.
You can't hear anybody else except for me.
Yeah, I basically
I?
I can hear Mandy.
Okay.
I haven't talked a lot.
I can hear Aaron. I just can't hear
You just can't, Jack.
I couldn't really
am a
hear me
bug
either.
man.
Now I can hear you.
Once again, Jack
So maybe.
Now I can hear everybody.
Quieter.
There we go.
Okay.
voted out of the team.
That's a lot better. Okay.
That should work. That does it.
Okay.
Well, you're a bug guy.
That's on a better day. I am a bug man.
This sounds a lot better. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he's just disassembling his computer. What are you guys doing?
Okay. So we think this guy has the item we're looking for, right?
No, you guys know that
No, he had.
He has.
he's already been prepaid for the
Okay.
for the insignias.
The insignias.
You're just to pick them up and,
We're just
and
to
try
pick
to
them
get
up.
information.
And I'm sorry, I was messing with some stuff too. What are we looking for specifically, information wise?
Insignias. He's supposed to have these insignias that we're
Okay.
supposed to pick up. He's already been paid for them. We just have to pick them up and.
Okay, so I'll
Take 'em
walk up
back.
to the counter and say, we're here from Starfinder Society to pick up some products that were prepaid for us.
They're pre-ordered.
And we pre-ordered them.
He scratches a scaly skin between his bony beard spikes and his clawed with his clawed hand, and he says, and then he takes a drink, and he's like, it's empty, and he just kind of smashes it on his head, and then he burps,
Of course.
And I just stared at him just like,
and he goes, yeah, you don't seem like the kind of my normal clientele. I was just wondering if I had intimidated any of you, and you were gonna be scared to speak up.
Nah.
He's just staring at him, and he slides a packet as he's staring at him. He slides a packet under the little thing that goes into the bar.
okay, I'm gonna open the packet and.
It's got 6 insignias in it.
Okay.
Well, it seems like I'm now fully paid for those trinkets there. I do remember Arvin saying something about wanting extra information too, and I think I could do that, but everything has a price.
Certainly.
I'm gonna step up and. But we paid you for these trinkets. Give us what we need to know. I'm
Make
gonna intimidate.
a intimidation.
Oh, I dropped it. 15.
Okay. Well, technically you didn't pay me anything, but I like the cut of your jib there. Is that a what's the weapon that he has? I can't remember the name.
Oh my God, he's got this looks like it's got some sort of torch booster. I mean,
Well,
he's awesome
the
looking.
one at first level, you only got like
Oh.
A stick.
a Doshko.
Oh man. Okay, I have a stick.
Is that a Mark 7 tactical Doshko there?
As a matter of fact, it is. I see you like weapons.
Well, I don't have much use for it myself. I make sure I'm taken care of here security-wise. He points up at the camera. He goes, but like I said, I like the cut of your jib. So, yeah, there was a. What do you want to know?
I'm not the smart one. I just get the results.
Where did you get these from? Who did you buy these from? Acquire
Well,
these?
she was definitely an Exogen, which in this is the undead planet. The undead have got their kind of like World of Warcraft. The undead have, they're more accepted as a race.
But they're not normally on the.
Yeah, she's definitely an Exogen. She looked like a manling, but yeah, she wasn't breathing and she never blinked. And that's what always gives them away.
And she sold them to you?
Yeah, she came in and pawned them. She looked like she was pretty desperate. She said she was talking a lot. She talked a lot. And
What was her name?
she said she needed to get some local muscle just in case.
Well, who would she have gone to? Like, you surely know who the first. You obviously led them somewhere or gave her some information on where she could go for that, probably for a reasonable price. So what did you tell her?
Well, she actually didn't ask me. I think I might have intimidated her. I don't know why. I'm a delicate flower. He slams another cola and slams it. Burps. He's like, yeah, if she was desperate enough, she probably went to the. Yeah, she probably went to Dead Space. And you guys recognize that as a dive bar that's close to here.
Ah, yes.
You can usually get somebody there.
Did she mention her name?
No, I'm not in the business of names here.
You said something about she needed backup,
Yeah, she was looking for local muscle.
and that's why she sold this?
Yeah, she seemed pretty desperate.
Okay. Has anyone else inquired about these emblems?
Make a diplomacy check.
Surely 20. Yep, it's always 20. And then you're going to add 2.
9.
Okay. Yeah, you
Asking the right question.
go ahead and do an insight check as well, Mandy.
Roll again. Yep. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can tell that anything more that he's gonna say is just him trying to get more money out of you. He's told you. He's told you pretty much everything he wants to tell you, or that he actually knows.
Okay.
So perhaps we need to get a drink.
I don't drink anything.
I'm assuming he drinks.
Oh wait, no, they're biological. They do.
Are you an android?
Yeah.
There's got to be some sort of
Oh, they
alcohol
drink it.
to.
They're like
Yeah.
an alien.
Are droids allowed in there?
your kind aren't served here.
Well, actually, make a culture check.
Roll a 20.
So 7.
I don't think you have culture, so 7.
Okay. Yeah, to you it's just a dirty dive bar. That's all you've heard about it. Did you want to do a culture?
I don't have. I can.
I thought he was a culture guy.
15. Very specific when recalling knowledge about religious traditions, religious symbols, or famous religious leaders. But
Well, no, you get to use your culture for anything, but you get
It's not-
special in that.
it's not listed.
Oh, okay.
Like literally, it says skills goes right to computers, then diplomacy.
Oh,
So
right. So you would just use your
So it skips over
wisdom.
culture. Yeah. So with
That's
my
plus
wisdom,
4 though.
still a 19.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So you know that, this place is has got a reputation in the Shirren community as a place that you can go to get people to take care of problems. Sometimes the Shirren will go there to get people to take care of problems, to get other races to go take care of people that are trying to muscle in on them and that. But it's very dangerous. Pretty much anybody is welcome if they've got credits. But there's a lot of bravado in there, and so if you come in and kind of show off, you're going to get challenged. A lot of testosterone on both the male and female sides. There's a lot of tough cookies in there.
I don't think we have a choice. I think we have to go there.
Yes. Let's go.
Do you hear that, Scaly? Mind your tail.
What was that? That's funny. I like that name.
All right, so you guys head over to the bar. It's just a quick jaunt. You decide against doing the Downlow's version of Uber, and you just walk.
Okay.
So you get down to a place. It's got a little tiny dirty sign that says "Dead Spa." You figure that's probably it, or it's a spa for Axions. Either way, and as you're walking up to it, somebody is getting thrown out.
Oh.
And you see one of the four-armed guys.
Can we glean anything
The
from
four-armed guys there.
the
got a picture right
situation
here,
to
Tim.
know?
Yeah, four-armed guys.
There's a picture.
Oh, okay. And he's throwing out a Vesk, and he says, "You're no more tab for you," and he throws him out.
No more tab. Is this guy drunk?
What?
The guy that he threw? Is
It's
he
hard
like?
to tell.
Okay.
Everything here smells like alcohol.
Okay.
Since the door was open.
What I understand is that there's now space in the bar. We should go in.
And he kind of looks at you and he says, "Oh, customers, come in. Table in the back. Posted at the bar." And he's got an apron on, and he goes back, and people are calling out drinks, and he's like, tell it to the bar bot, not me. And he goes back up to the bar. And then he's up there using his forearms, and he's pouring drinks for people.
So I want to go in and I want to go up to the bar, kind of lean up on the bar, and I want to order, I don't know, a drink, some sort of space beer or something.
So, yeah, you go.
Goblin ale.
You go in there and you notice that it's about half full. There's all kinds of different races in here. There's a lot of tattoos, a lot of loud, boisterous talk. You notice that back behind the bar, you notice that there's a whole bunch of concert posters and which everything in here is basically like an iPad, and it's got different things on it. And there's a small drink list. It's basically beer, whiskey, and other. And then there's a big screen there, and there's a bunch of names on it, and it's got cred amounts next to each of one of the names.
So it's an automated drink ordering system. There's no bartender or
No, there's
anything
a
like that.
bartender up at the bar,
Okay.
but there's little floating robots that go around at the tables. And then
Okay.
up there is a floating robot that's kind of dripping oil, and he looks a little bit older than the rest.
Okay.
But the Shirren's like, what you want?
And I want to lean up on the bar and kind of flex my muscles a bit and go, I heard that a woman came through here not long ago looking for some muscle. I'm looking for some work.
There's people come in here all the time, and a lot of you look the same to me. You order a drink.
Okay, I'll take.
We don't. It's not a free.
Oh,
it's not
no.
a free place.
Oh no.
It's not a library.
I'll take a double whiskey.
He pours out a whiskey and he slams it. I mean, 5 credits.
I think I have 5 credits. I'm assuming I do. Do I have 5
Yeah,
credits?
you do.
Okay.
You might. I've only got 19, so.
I have a smile. It might be a toothy smile.
What everyone else want. No sitting in there for free.
I would like an other, please.
Have you had the other before?
No.
Oh. Barbot. Other. What you
Gotta
want?
try the other.
Just a beer, please.
2 credit.
You got it.
How about you?
You're Scaly. You have mine.
I'm still looking at the menu.
One of those.
Do you want to pop a soda?
They have tab apparently.
It's cheaper too.
He gets your drinks, and it's the other is 6 credits.
Okay.
And it's taking a while to mix that, and you just see.
Who knows
you
what
think
that
you actually
is.
see like motor oil being poured. You don't know.
That's okay though.
But he gets back to you, and it's basically there's a mist coming off of it. But you take a smell of it, and it actually smells
Is this
pretty nice. It
safe
smells like
to
a
drink?
brandy.
All right. Okay.
Do you have life medicine or anything?
You're gonna get poisoned from the drink.
Do I have medicine? Oh, I don't. Oh wait, like a healing
Life science?
potion?
You have life science?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that because I'm concerned about my android friend here.
Oh, yeah,
I
go
do
ahead.
have life science.
You take a sniff of it.
I know I don't,
21.
but I'll push it over so he can take a little sniff of it.
It's probably pretty good.
Do you wanna?
I think it's fine.
Okay. All right.
No,
Take a sip of it.
I'm on a strict
Yeah.
sugar water.
Surprisingly, it's very strong, but it smells really
Yeah. Okay.
good. So it says, yes. I don't take care of that business here. You should know the rules, Vesk. This is union. Union takes care of that.
Union.
If you want your name on the board, you've gotta talk to the union.
Is there
Where's
Now,
the
if you want information, we work on tips here.
I have no idea in terms of sense of credit scale and how much I have.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
drink
like
was 2 credits for beer.
so like dollars.
Oh, I have 9 credits, so I basically used half my money.
Okay.
So I'm a poor lizard now. I was gonna slide him some more money, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
It's pretty normal. You generally get your Vesk. You generally get your paycheck, and it's gone on beer, and
That makes sense.
unless you're saving up for a weapon.
Is
All
there
right. So if I have, I'm gonna take out my cred stick and kind of tap it on the bar and be like,
You're
we're
poor.
looking for a female that must have come through here recently. Yeah.
I suppose
That,
push
yeah.
towards that.
She wouldn't have been
5
breathing or blinking. She might not have even ordered a drink, but she was looking for
Keep me in the slums. I get
somebody. She was looking for help
no money.
from somebody stronger than she was.
A lot of them come through.
Paper out to get us.
A lot of people come here looking for help. But
She was looking for a lot of help. Big help, like my
I
friend.
noticed you got drink and didn't tip.
Oh, well,
much are
that's
you-
why this is 10.
How much you're doing 10?
Yeah, I want
wow.
some real information from you.
And
Okay.
then I've pushed towards 5 too.
You guys do
Oh, wow.
15?
5.
Holy
okay.
crap!
It's like, oh, friends.
We think you know.
Friends. Do you like your drink,
Bartenders.
friend?
Yeah, it's
Is it good
wonderful.
for you?
It's wonderful.
Let's bring Barbot. What do we have? Bring our appetizer plate. The Barbot is like. And it's like trying to look for some old cheese or whatever they have back there. They don't exactly have food.
Oh, that sounds pretty good to me. To be honest with you,
Old cheese.
kind of my thing.
Oh, jeez.
Old cheese.
Don't knock it till you try
Let me
it.
get these guys' names here.
We made friends with them. They get names.
Yep, you get names.
Guys, I have 1 credit. So don't count on me for the future.
Is that why you didn't get a drink?
Yeah.
I didn't know it at the time. But that could be part of it.
So,
It's okay.
Half a beer.
You can have some old cheese.
he said, yes, she came in here and hired from the she didn't have enough credits to hire, she had to hire off union. But she got Corvell, Gurge, and what's his name, Jarkin, and she was heading to the Vat Garden. She was asking about where you could get skulls, which is oddly enough, that's not an odd thing to ask for on
Oh.
this station. But
Okay. Where did she? The what garden?
she went to the Vat Garden. The rat people.
Okay.
They run it.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
You said Corvell, Charkin, and who?
Gurge.
Gurge. Yeah,
Gurge.
they're
I have a cousin named Gurge.
the three low level.
I hope it's not him.
So
What are the odds?
You going after them? He's like
She
just getting drinks for people with his other arms.
she
But he's
has
got his other two
information that
arms
we
like
want
this.
to know.
Oh. He kind of looks over you. You guys have your weapons. Well, yeah, I know you have your weapon out because you can't hide that.
Yeah.
That one thing is like 12 feet tall or something. What do you guys have your weapons out? Or
Well, I mean, mine's a staff, so it's.
okay. Kind of looks you over. Make an intimidate check.
Yeah, I got a tactical Doshko and a light
I have a
reaction
Make a
cannon.
intimidate
Me?
check. Yeah.
Intimidate? Oh my god, I'm sorry. 16 plus. 20, not natural.
Okay. So yeah, you guys got your information.
How do
and
I
as
have
you're,
bigger
as
intimidation
you're
than
turning
you?
to go, you hear him say, Arbont, put 100 credits on those three. Corvus, yeah, those three, the three names that he just said. And then you see up on the screen, like, they kind of rise up on the top.
Bing, 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 bing. Cha-ching.
Like those are bounties, or.
Yeah, that's what I was.
It's
wondering.
go ahead and make a culture check. Everybody can make a culture check.
Is this a death pool?
12.
Oh man,
12.
nothing.
18.
Yeah, it's a Deadpool.
Nice.
He saw you guys going after him, and he's like,
Make him a little.
I'm gonna bet on them. A little inside trading.
Gotcha.
Okay, so go ahead and make another culture check with a 12 to know what you know about the
20.
12.
Oh man.
20, nice. So, Raia, you know that the Downlow's Vat Garden was once a vast pool of bioactive substances that drained away decades ago. Obviously, being a station, they have to have ways to grow things and all kinds of like any of the things that we would think of on a planet, like funguses and stuff like that. They have to be able to grow. But this was like a wetland that was basically drained. But the residue in the pool still enhances the growth of biological organisms. And you also know that a local Yosoki family, which is the mouse people, they purchased the empty pool and turned it into a garden. And they're known for selling some of the best fresh plants around Absalom Station. In fact, even like the higher end corporate types will order from them. But yeah, they're definitely they're definitely a high demand area, and you guys definitely know where it is. So
I definitely know where it is.
Your cousin lives there.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I hope it's not. I make the next family reunion extremely awkward.
Aren't you all like related? Really? I mean, just a big swarm of.
that is very culturally
I know,
insensitive.
I'm sorry.
I'm sensitive. I mean, I'm hearing about gates and slamming. That's just a.
Oh, sorry.
It's
about
like I don't know
No.
you sometimes. Oba's a guy.
Obazai.
What you guys do
Obazaya.
know about the Shirren is that they used to be the hive mind, a hive mind type thing, and they recently a bunch of them broke off, and so they're really about independence. Yeah, they're not into people telling them what to do or that kind of thing. So they're kind of finding their new their new independence and experiencing new things, and that's why they're so good at like culture and that, because they're really into it.
Skoda is a revel.
The Lashunda are more.
Wear your pocket protector only when you want to.
That's right.
The androids are kind of the same a little bit. They're more independent as far as their freedom goes, because they were used for so long. But they're starting to get over that because it's been a while. But the Lashunta are kind of like the. They're kind of like the beautiful people. Like they're like really really confident. They go out and explore everywhere, and they have a very like positive outlook on life because they've basically fixed all of the
They're
issues
the
on
white
their
people
planet,
of
and they
She's got antennas.
they fix all the issues on their planet, and they're basically like out helping everybody else. So sometimes that people take that wrong, but that's what gives them their confidence. And the Vesk are
Wow.
the best.
oboe.
Yeah,
So
just
you
call
guys
me
gonna go to
Obo.
the,
That's my name, Obo.
No, Bo. Okay.
So you guys are going to go to the Vat Garden.
Yes, Vat Garden, I think, is where we shall go.
Okay. So you take another tram, and down here, you're. It's just part of kind of life down here, where somebody passes out because they're drunk or on drugs. They kind of pass out and like lean on you. And it's real crowded, and so it goes and it opens up,
It's uncomfortable.
and the station passageway is opened into an enormous sunken pool filled with a riotous growth of plants. A narrow walkway leading into the other parts of Downlow encircles the overgrown vat, and a spire of some kind of machinery stands in its center. For such a busy section of the Downlow, the area is surprisingly quiet. 2 ladders and a steep staircase pierce the foliage and lead down into the vat. So yeah, you don't see any. As you walked by the storefront, it was completely empty, which was weird because it should be open. It's kind of the middle of the day.
Interesting.
And you guys are all come in right here.
Put me in front.
Let's put your guys
I'm not a
how
very
you want
strong
'em.
swimmer, so.
I love the voice, by the way. That's awesome.
My inspiration
And,
is that dude from Office Space.
Milton. Yes.
So you're gonna be burning the vat down. But you go in, as you go in behind the shop area to where to the area where the plants are actually grown, and you're immediately, as soon as the doors open, you're immediately hit with this deep swamp-like smell, kind of a
Remind you of home?
Yes.
basically going into one of the biospheres in the botany garden, but it has a slightly odd sweet smell to it as well.
This is fine, but old cheese is bad. I get it.
Okay?
Yeah. No,
pretty nice.
Yeah.
You said there's like drunks all over the place, just kind of.
not
Not here. Okay.
There's nobody here.
Oh,
which is
darn.
Really weird
That is weird. That's
because it's usually real busy with customers, and the Yosoki are not. They weren't around at all. It's eerily quiet.
And this is the Vat Garden.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, all of this here, you can't see anything that's covered with green. The only thing you can see is this here.
are those stairs.
This is a catwalk that goes around, and there's two straight ladders down here, and then there's a staircase that's a very steep staircase that goes right down the middle.
All right. Your typical pool kind of stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But from up here, basically, you can't see anything that's in this green here.
How
or
deep is
behind
that?
this machine. It's down 15 feet.
Well, which
What do you guys want to do?
If we need
guys
to light
wanna
up
do?
at all, I can
Sure.
light up the area too.
oh, is it dark in here or is it lit?
It's dim.
It's dim.
But right where you're at here, but as soon as you go into
Okay.
here, then there's arrays of grow lamps,
Okay.
so it's pretty bright in there.
Should
But
I
it's really, really overgrown. All kinds of plants you can.
should I announce our presence here?
Why don't we have a walk around?
Okay. So
I like that.
yeah, I like that too. Which way? This way or this way? Doesn't matter. We'll go around this way.
Do we?
I say we stay up top and try to see people down below.
Yeah, let's do a lap.
Okay. Which way would you like to go?
I don't care what direction we go, though.
Let's go this way. We'll go all the way around. Yeah. So we're gonna walk around the catwalk and look for
Do
stuff.
we hear anything, any direction?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
That's not me. 5.
Okay.
Oh, 27.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
13,
So,
but not as good as his.
yeah, you just hear the sound of like pumping systems, probably some kind of kind of watering system. You just hear that kind of below down in this area.
So nothing either direction.
No, not from here.
Okay.
Yeah, the mechanicals of this area are kind of covering everything, so I don't know if I can feel the machinery doing its job. Still working, it's good.
Okay. So we're
Going
walking.
up or-
Okay.
Like that.
keep going.
You turn the corner.
Yes, exactly like that.
I like it. If we can turn it down.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard to hear. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead and make another perception check as you turn around the corner there.
Ooh, not 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Eight.
everyone?
Yep.
18.
Nothing.
5.
Okay.
18.
So,
I was thinking about cheese.
Iseph, you do hear a faint, sounds like kind of voices in the kind of the common language, but it's just hard to make out. It's basically like hearing somebody in a woods far away, and so it's somewhere down in there, but you can't really hear what it is.
They really should leave the machinery unattended.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled a natural 20?
Not
Yeah.
safe.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely hear it from. It's coming from this area here, and you hear some chuckling. Somebody's laughing.
Okay.
So you just hear that?
Do you hear?
I don't know. I don't hear it. Right?
I hear nothing.
No,
I
it's
rolled,
just
It's just me.
decisive.
I rolled
There's
4.
voices.
Huh? What? What do you
I'm going
hear?
to point down into down here.
Should we double back and go down, or should we continue on?
What were these voices doing?
Just laughing? Talking?
Now, that's not fun.
You hear,
Laughing is horrible, isn't it?
You hear
Oh,
kind of
no.
a commanding voice. Sounds like maybe a larger creature, and it says, "I think we got company, boys."
Uh-oh.
No.
And you hear some rustling underneath there.
Yes, company you have. We would like to speak with you.
Time for speaking's over.
You guys aren't very good hosts.
Only thing I got to say is get out of here. This isn't your business.
But it could be our business. We could help. Are you looking for some muscle?
We are the muscle. Now get out of here before we use it on you.
I was looking for my cousin Gurge. I just want to make
Family
sure
problem.
that he's okay.
Make a diplomacy check.
18. Gurge, you need to go home. This is not, we all know this isn't you, Gurge. This isn't.
You think that might have worked, but they're so stupid that it didn't work.
Oh man.
I don't know what's going on up there, what kind of games you're playing, but we're on a job here. Get out of here.
Well, you're off the family newsletter. I'm just telling you.
And you hear one of them yell, "Girlie, whatever you're doing, get it done quick!" And then a stray laser bolt comes shooting up in there. See
Unbelievably
if it
rude.
randomly hits one of you guys. Nah, it misses and comes burning through the brush there and kind of hits one at the back of the wall and kind of makes a little hole there.
It's uncalled for.
So we'll roll initiative.
Not very friendly. Ooh, cool. Do we add dex to this?
No, it should be a total. Whatever your total is what it is.
Just the dice itself is the initiative?
No, you should have an inish.
It should be. It's like right up there.
Oh, there we go. 7. Oh my god. Holy crap.
Forgot the cards, so you guys just use your things there.
26. I have a +7 to init. That's insane.
All right.
What?
20 to 25.
26.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
Well, we just got shot at.
Yep.
Which way did the shot come from? Was it behind the?
It was like come between us, I think.
How far down is this?
15 feet.
15 feet. If I leap down, am I gonna get hurt if I like try and jump down and?
Yeah, you just have to
Okay.
make an athletics check
Okay.
because it's basically a complete canopy of plants and forest.
Okay. So it came from down here.
Yeah.
The fire
You
did-
couldn't tell from where, but somewhere in this area.
Okay.
Could have been even from over here too, but you don't really know.
Okay. And you said the one I have isn't as cool as this. It doesn't have like, because I would have been like,
No,
turn it
it's
on.
just
Oh man.
It's still
Okay.
pretty awesome.
Okay. I pull that out,
Okay.
and I'm gonna leap down here.
Okay. So,
Can I jump like
yeah, you're just
20
gonna,
feet or so? I'm gonna try and get to here maybe.
Okay. Well, yeah. Jump down first. Make
Okay.
an athletics check.
18
All right.
plus.
So, you come crashing down through the brush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just need a 15.
24.
And yeah, you're here. So that uses 30 feet of your movement.
Okay.
It's
That
basically
uses
the same-
30.
Yeah, same as a climb there. So.
Okay. And that's like all my movement maybe.
Be at your speed, very top. It's like up here somewhere.
Yeah, you're 30 feet.
Yep.
Oh, that's it. Do I see anything now that I'm down there?
So what you can do in Starfinder is a little different. So in Starfinder, you can you've got a standard action, a move action, and a swift action. So your standard action, you can make a move action, so you can move twice, or you can you can move and then take a standard action, move. So basically, the standard action is shooting, doing something with a computer, acting with something. Moving is drawing a weapon, putting a weapon away, grabbing something, and moving. Since you guys are first level and you all have you have a base attack value that's +1 or better, you can actually move and draw a weapon at the same time. So.
Okay.
And I think you actually have a swift action as to pull a weapon.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Do I see anything now that I'm on the ground down there?
No, so you jump down and you kind of bust through some of the foliage, and your weight lands you into it's a very spongy, marshy like
Okay.
basically like a peat moss. So you just land and your feet kind of push into it,
Okay.
and you kind of get this pungent smell that comes up from the, again, like a sweet, almost like a Venus flytrap, but like a little bit sweeter than that.
So you said I can or I can't move again?
You can move again if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, each one of those is double movement.
Can I move out of the pungent, spongy ground?
Well, yeah, you'd have to move over to the path there.
Okay. I want to try to do that. Am I allowed to do that, or is my turn over?
Yeah, so if you wanted to go here and then here and here,
Yes.
so that would be this is 10 feet,
Yep.
20 feet, and then yep, you can
Yep.
move there.
Okay.
They're each 10 feet or they're 5 feet?
Yeah, so 10. It's difficult terrain.
Gotcha. Okay. So
you,
I'm
You make your way through there and you pop into there,
okay.
and through this through this foliage here, you see
Ah.
three. You don't see her. Three ne'er-do-wells. They're one's a half orc, the other two are human. They look all scarred up. They've got kind of tattered battle armor. It looks like maybe at some point they were maybe either in an army or something. They've got different tattoos on them. One guy has armor. And he's got marks on it. Looks like kill marks. Another guy has one with skulls on it. So. And they're definitely anywhere in here. You're basically completely concealed, unless you're down here. If you're down here from where you're at, they're going to be like 50% concealed, and then if you're adjacent, then you can see them. So, yeah, you guys can't see them, so.
That would make sense. Can they see me?
Yes, you guys can see each other.
They can. Okay.
Yeah, they can see you because you're out in a plane now. Now, yeah, when you get up to there, it looks like it's been built up a little bit, so that there's more of a hard-packed road there.
So I hop down there and I'm like, well. You know, in my culture. Oh, that was weird.
There you go.
In my culture, we typically shake hands before shooting at people, but
You hear one go, I'm not shaking a nasty lizard's hand. Okay, who's next? We got 20 to 25. 10 to 15.
What are we doing?
Initiative.
Oh,
no, you rolled already.
it was really bad. I don't remember what it was.
No, what? Okay.
I rolled like a 4.
You rolled a 4. Okay, 6 then. Right, 6 on here.
Oh, I think I'm next then. Wow, that
A
sucks.
9? Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna leap down as well.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna draw my weapon as a swift action,
Okay.
and then leap down.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics.
18 plus 6, 24.
Okay. So you get down there without break a few limbs and some other stuff, but you get down there with no damage. And again, you land in the kind of the spongy material there.
Okay, and I can't see them because of the cover, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, even from down there, you can't even see Oba.
How far can I move from here now that I've jumped down?
Everything's twice, so you've moved 30 feet because you've jumped down and busted through the stuff that took basically your whole movement, unless you got.
Okay. Oh, that's right. And I can use my other action.
Yeah.
I can to move again another 30 feet.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Can I use diagonal as well in this?
Yeah, diagonal, and this is kind of weird. Your first one is free. It's just
Okay.
a regular movement. Your second one, then it doubles.
Doubles. Okay. So I'll do 5. That's
And
a
this is
5.
it's doubled terrain, so
Oh, so that's 10
that's
feet.
10 feet. Yep.
20, 30.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And just to let you know, you guys can't see each other.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
all right. We got 4 and 6. What's your initiative bonus? Is +2. So okay, they're gonna go. All right. So. I've always wanted to kill me a lizard. I hear they taste good. They're moving up on you. He moves up there.
That is something. That is so something.
You notice that they have. You notice that they have hammers, assault hammers.
Did you turn
What's
off
your
that background noise?
KAC?
Did you turn off that background noise? The
The hum is
swampy
still
sound?
going.
Okay.
Like an engine hum.
Why don't you turn it off?
Thank you, Mandy.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's your KAC?
16.
Now, so this is new for everybody. So KAC is your kinetic armor class, and that's for getting hit with something. Yeah, somebody throwing something at you or hitting you with a melee weapon. Your other one is energy AC, and that's getting hit with like a laser, some other kind of, kind of thing like that. So, yeah, he definitely hit you. What was it again?
16.
Yeah, he hit you. Wham. So you take, you take 6 points.
Holy crap.
Ouch.
And that comes off your stamina first. So stamina is kind of like your temporary, like the way they, since combat's kind of abstract, so stamina is like people are fighting and he's like moving. So he didn't necessarily like get hit solidly. He might have just got hit like on the shoulder and he kind of got it off, but it's like tiring him out. Once you get through that stamina and you start getting the hit points, that's when you're starting getting wounded. Stamina comes back a lot easier. You just have to rest. But your hit points can take days and weeks because it's basically like a physical wound, like you broke a rib or whatever. So. Okay.
So
He gets up to there. So from up there, yeah, he can see you there.
Oh, he can see me now.
And yeah, he just says, as a Swift, he just says, "There's more down here, boys. Circle around. I've got this big lizard."
Can I hiss at him? It's Mr. Lizard to you.
Oh, they can move a lot.
Well, as
Oh, that's double move.
yeah. Man, it's just pink dye. I felt good about this pink dye when I was looking at it. So he hits you again.
he hit Nick.
Yep. And that is another 6 points.
So I take the first points off
your
of stamina.
Yeah, now
four
and then you
off
take
of-
off your hit points.
Okay. Ugh. Ugh.
All right. And let's see.
So now I'm damaged.
How many?
I'm at 9 hit points.
You're at 9?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that 26 is your initiative.
2 up on the
I
catwalk.
was
Make a
like,
perception roll
26,
for me.
yay.
So Mandy and perception.
12.
Okay.
14.
All right. So both of you, you notice that there's some rustling coming from over in this area here, right on the edge. You don't see anybody there, but there's some rustling. I'm just putting this here as a mark that there's rustling coming from over there.
Clever girl.
So can we, from up above, can we see what's going on down there at all?
Yeah, you basically so it's like out of the forest comes this vibrating assault hammer and hits the Vesk, and then here, yeah, you really can't see too much of what's going on here, but yeah, he definitely got hit twice.
So can
And
I?
you saw a guy, kind of duck out of here, run over this machinery, and kind of duck back into that.
So can I see all 3 of them right now?
Yes. He's got anybody in the thing. They'll have concealment, but we'll get to that when you.
If I cast this spell as a full action, I can fire 3 missiles for magic missile.
Oh, nice.
And
Oh, do it.
it's magical energy that automatically hit and deal 1d4 plus 1 force damage
Yep.
to each.
Yep.
Do it. How many? How many? Yeah, you don't even have to roll. That just hits.
So yeah. So
But I have to roll 1d4 plus 1.
right for the damage. So how that normally works is, say you were shooting from up there. Since they're in half concealment, you would shoot, and if you hit them, you beat their energy AC. Then they would actually get to roll percentile dice, and if they rolled under 50%, you missed. It just shot through. The magic missile is separate. It's kind of a special thing that where it just automatically hits and ignores the concealment basically as long as you can see it.
Do it. How many of those can you fire?
A day?
No, I mean, like, how many did
Right
it
now
say?
it's 3. If I
3?
use my full action, it's 3. So I'm going to do it.
So you're
You
just
can-
gonna,
keep
you're just
standing
gonna
up there.
concentrate.
You can do it all on one, or you can split it up.
Where'd my 4 go? Oh, there.
There. So who are you hitting?
the 3. I wanted to do
One on
damage all
each?
3.
Okay, so roll
Is
a
that
D-
okay, or do you guys want me to take one out?
They look pretty beefy.
Get one.
But do what you want to do. But
Just
they
kill
do
one?
look like they're
Get
pretty
the one
beefy.
that hit me. Because you feel bad because the lizard's getting
Well,
manhandled.
they both
right
hit
now.
you. But,
Oh, that's true.
and no role player character. She probably actually doesn't like you.
That's
She's a
true.
Lashana, you're a Vesk.
That's true.
She probably thinks you're kind of smelly and
Okay. Sure. So let's take out the big guy that hit first.
okay, that guy.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, he's the one that's been yelling a lot.
Four.
Oh, +1.
Right?
Yeah.
So
you-
5
points of
damage. Yep.
5 damage, 5 damage, 5 damage. Because I
You
had
gotta
3
roll.
missiles with him, right?
You got
3
to
of
roll
them.
3 times.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, you can just roll once.
Okay.
Really?
Nice.
Oh,
Sweet.
Even better.
15
So
points of damage.
15.
Damn.
That's why I wanted to do 3.
So, yeah, you do your little, whatever it is that you have to do for your missiles. Yeah, exactly. You're like, however you want to do it, and they go side wandering out, and come back down through the forest, and he doesn't even see it, and he just goes down.
Screw you. Okay.
You hit him right in a little area where he has a skull's mark, and you make
Watch where you're aiming with those things. Don't hit me.
All right, so he's down. Good job. So that was your full action.
Nice.
Now we're
I will. Let's see. That's a touch. I'm just going to move down here. I can see them.
I can do that 3 times a day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's do. Can I see this individual here?
yes.
Or this one
Yeah,
too?
they have concealment, 50% concealment. But
Well, I'm going to try my mind thrust
okay,
on this one here.
okay.
So will DC 15
Yeah, and that one,
for half.
unfortunately, that one, yeah, you wouldn't be able to see that one because in Starfinder, a person blocks
That's
50%, and then with the concealment of 50%, it's blocked.
That's fine.
But this guy, you can definitely see.
There's no 2-hit. It's just a will save.
Gotcha.
So DC 15.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. So yeah, you just have to see him. Which
not
that
like
guy
I'm-
you can't see, but this guy you can see.
Yeah.
So. What's your DC?
It said 15 for
Okay.
half.
Nice. So, Mandy, on spells like that, where there's kind of different spells. There's the magic missile, where it's automatic hits. There's like spells where you cast it to try to hit them, just like a weapon. And then there's ones like this, which just go off, and then they have to make a save roll. Which, if you see your saves that are on there, they have to get over that, it's probably like half if you make it.
Yeah, it's
So but they didn't make it.
Okay,
He didn't make it.
so 13 points.
Okay. 13 points. All right. Goes down.
You're safe.
And make sure-
Oh, that
Yeah,
sucks.
that's exactly
I
what you
wanted to
needed.
wail on some people. Now I feel inferior. I got this down here, guys, but I appreciate it.
You can move.
Don't forget the noise in the corner we heard.
Yeah.
That's true.
I will try to just jump down here.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
No.
Okay, you fall.
Didn't we learn last week?
At every tree branch on the way down, snap, snap, snap.
Different dice, different character, same result.
Take 6 points.
Oh,
You hit all the limbs. And you're prone down there, so.
Okay.
But that was, yeah, so that's your 30 feet, so.
I'm down.
Unless you move more than, you have 5 feet left? You move 30?
I can move 30.
Okay, so you're just down there then. Land on the ground.
Kesk, was that you? Are you okay, Dad? Are you okay back there?
No, you didn't see that.
Oh, I did see it. Okay.
You just heard it.
You're happy because, one, you've actually never cast that as on a thug before. So that was cool. Without somebody ordering you to do it.
Yeah.
And two, you made it down to the bottom. That was a success.
6 points?
Yes.
And that comes off stamina first?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay, all right.
Yep. All right. That's everybody?
Gravity.
All right, so we're at the top of the order now again.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to that dude,
Okay.
and I want to smack him with my my doshka.
Okay. So the way that flanking works in this, just to give you an idea, you actually have to actually be over on the side. So.
Oh.
How does crit work in Starfinder?
Okay, you need a 20.
I got a 20.
Okay, and then you would have to normally hit anyway.
Okay.
So just get so it stops it from like a little puny guy running up and get a 20. Like if you didn't hit, you didn't get a critical.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
But you probably hit because they are just a 12.
Okay. So should I roll this again now to confirm?
No, you don't have to confirm. You just have to have hit it. Hit him. So,
Okay. So I got a nat 20 on that,
Yep.
and then the
And then you just roll your damage twice.
and it's
with all the modifiers. So you roll it once, add the modifiers, roll it again, add the modifiers.
see, this makes me feel so much better now. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh God, I need to stop rolling. 22 points of damage.
All right.
Jeez.
So you run over and smack this guy. Those are basically a really long.
I have my gun out and I was just like, thanks, Chewie.
That's a really weird weapon. The only reason I know that it's a weird weapon is I looked it up. It's basically if you think of a sap that's made to be rubber, like a rubber, so that it does the rebound thing. It's basically just a long version of that. So it's like it's like hitting somebody with a pool noodle. Except a little bit harder, obviously. But that's the way that it's used. It's like so. Okay, so you knock that guy down.
Yes.
So I yell at that point to the people down there that I heard some noise that way. So these two know too.
Okay.
Oh yes. We're going that way.
West to the north.
Okay.
And who's next?
Me.
Aaron.
All right, so I'm gonna run north because obviously this guy's not a problem anymore. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you have to get
Do I
out
do
of
a
the
full? Do I
grass?
have to get out of the thing?
No,
for,
you can stay in there, but just everyone's double. So like, you could only move 3
okay.
squares basically as a movement, unless you want to use your whole
What was
movement.
I? I was right
Yeah, I would
here,
get out.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, and that's outside of the 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Okay, because I'm gonna use my whole.
Okay, roll perception.
Not so good.
Okay, yeah, you don't see anybody in that area.
12.
I'm gonna walk that
You did
way.
a 15, so I
Yeah,
figured.
keep doing
Okay.
that. That
Are you
distance thing is
sure?
working for you. Okay.
You're just gonna move your normal, move your normal movement. Go ahead and do a perception.
Okay. 9.
Okay. Yep. You don't see anything down there.
So can she move again or
Yeah,
no?
you can keep
okay.
moving.
I'd move some more.
Oh, okay.
I'd keep going. Since you're not doing an attack.
But
full
but
movement.
Mandy
Yeah.
her character.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Do you want to move?
Yeah,
Okay.
Full movement or
I think so. Yep.
how far?
Yep. Keep going, see what I see.
There you go.
Can I roll another perception check now that I've moved?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. 13.
All right.
You add
So-
your perception bonus?
I have no idea.
It's wisdom.
Oh, plus 0.
Oh yeah, no, never mind.
All right. Yeah, you don't see anything down there.
I swear I heard something, guys.
All right, you. I think they're next. Is there a
And it's probably the girl, right? Because she hired muscle for her.
That's true.
And
She hired the wrong muscle.
you see
Which one was your cousin?
Did I kill your cousin?
I don't know yet. Maybe. At this
see
point,
a,
That's what you're gonna do.
here,
Is you're gonna go check the bodies.
I'm gonna go check and
you see a leaf female figure
rummage
steps
through
out of
this
here,
corpse. He always has
and
something just run away.
she's wrapped in some kind of looks like almost like a tattered something you would see like in an ancient where they would put over a grave cloak, and it's just wrapped around her, and she's like kind of fumbling with it, and she's got a a skull in one hand, and she's got a pistol in the other. And it looks like she's trying to put the pistol away, but it goes off in her hand.
Please say it hits her foot. Please say it hits her foot.
What's your EAC?
14.
Okay. She actually randomly hits you.
Oh.
And she does 3 points of damage.
Is this just a Han shot
Okay.
first moment right here?
And then she drops the pistol and she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We're not here to hurt
like-
you.
I didn't mean that to go off. And she drops the skull too.
Okay.
This
Hands
is just,
up.
This is just so frustrating. And she puts her hands up.
Okay.
All right, so now you're out of initiative. What do you guys want to do?
I want to go over there.
You're accounted her
Yeah.
first, so you can do the first thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
And then Mandy, since she's closer.
So I'm gonna walk up to her and make sure she doesn't have any other weapons that she can.
Okay, you
Draw on
walk
us.
up to her and she's like, I just want to get this thing off. Now that I don't need it,
Get what off?
she looks at you and make an intimidation check.
You're being awfully nice for someone who's just shot.
Non-intimidating. 9.
She seems to be kind of in her own mind, and she goes and she pulls that wrap
Go
off.
around and
Oh,
read her
okay.
mind or
And
something,
you see
maybe.
that she's dressed in these what used to be what would have been really high fashion clothes, but they're really tattered, now. Except for she's got and this made a big comeback, recently. She's got a big Hello Kitty
Nice.
pin. That is in good shape still. That's the only thing that's in good shape. And you notice that she
That is an
now that she
antique.
pulled the corpse cloak thing off. She has she's definitely undead. She's grayish looking, but she still has has blush on and makeup.
Aw.
And she's like, I knew she's like, oh my God, I knew this was a bad idea.
It was probably. What were you doing?
She's like, I needed parts for our ship. She's like, you're not gonna hurt me, are you?
Not if you don't shoot me again.
I'm so sorry. I don't like those things. So she kicks the gun. So what are you doing, man?
As long as it doesn't go off
You see
again.
this going on down there?
Maybe fall through the
Yeah,
trees.
go around
I wouldn't
and-
mind if she got hurt a little bit. Just a little. I got hurt a little bit.
There's a ladder over there.
There's a ladder over there.
Yeah, right there.
I see it. I'm debating what I want to do. I'll probably just run around.
I'd be fine just taking her up and throwing
So
her.
it's 6 steps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems fair to me, but
3, 4, 5,
I
6.
really won't
All right.
complain if it doesn't happen.
So you pop down there, and she looks at you too, and
I'd like just to put that in there for the.
what's your charisma on your character?
He's so quiet. I can barely hear him, but I know
He's talking
13
quiet.
plus 1.
I know
Make a
he's being
diplomacy
snarky.
Is that a 20?
A 20?
No, is that a 20?
Yeah. Okay.
4.
Okay. Well, she rolled a 1. She's like, oh my God, you've got that whole combat tactical chic thing going on. I always liked the Lashuntas. You can tell she used to be a human.
Okay.
She's like, you have to tell me where you shop.
First,
Sure, it's not
this
a
is the chick who had the emblems, right?
Girl talk.
Yes, she sold the emblems to
Say-
the pawnbroker.
Yes. So, how did you? We recently came across the emblems that you sold to the pawn shop. How did you get those?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check.
9.
Okay. So you notice that she's definitely got some dirt. She's been doing gardening. She's got dirt on her knees, she's been doing something. And you notice that she's kind of cut a little area into the forest there. But she said, I've been wanting to tell somebody my story. I'm so glad that you're here, but I feel like we should probably go get a mocha or something. But all my girlfriends on Exo, they wanted to join the corpse fleet, and I don't know, they made it sound so adventure, just really fun, and then they bailed at the last minute, and I ended up joining, and I was the only one, and it just really sucks. It's terrible to be on the corpse fleet. And what you know from, and everybody knows this, just you don't need a culture roll or anything, is there's the planet of Exo, which is the undead people, and they're trying to come in like the undead from WoW. You know, they're actually trying to be like, no, we're people, we want to deal with you, you know, to trade and everything. But then there's another group that's like, no, we should turn everyone into undead, and they've left, and they're called the corpse fleet, and they're kind of the rebels. So, so that's what she's saying. She's basically joined this corpse
This is
fleet.
awesome.
She says, she's like, our ship got attacked, and well, when I first got on the ship, it was terrible. I mean, there's first of all, there's no atmosphere, and you can't talk. You know, everything is telepathy, and it's just that brain guy, and he just tells you things to do. And they don't have any, you know, they don't give you a clothing allowance or anything. There's no coffee. It's just terrible. And she says,
Very off. I don't feel bad for you.
she said, and so I ended up getting on there, and we got attacked by this pirate ship, and they took out our ship, and since I'm so good with people, they sent me down here with some credits and some other stuff to pawn. To get parts for the ship, and she's like, but it wasn't enough. You know, I went to this guy, and he smelled like a lizard, and I pawned these things, these insignias. I think that's the things you said. And then I got enough money to get these guys. So it's really scary down here, and obviously they suck.
That's true.
And she said, I just didn't know what to do. So I heard about this place, and I heard that they, you know, what they do. It's a mortuary for people, and those little rat guys, and they put people down here, and that's how their stuff grows really well.
Oh God.
And so I came down here to get some skulls because we needed some skulls for the ship, and I was just gonna run away. But
Just a very cheery person.
I just feel bad for them because they're still up there on that ship. So I just felt like I needed to get back, but part of me wants to quit too. I'm just really confused. What do you want to say to her?
What's back in the area where it looked like it was kind of cut out in the shrubs?
She said, I can show you. And she opens up a bag and she's got some skulls in there.
What are you going to use the skulls for?
She's like, well, that's what we use on our ships. We use you know, it's that whole necromancy thing, and so we use skulls and we use technology.
For powering the ship?
Yeah.
Man.
Gotcha.
Well, Raia here, she'll tell you all about where she gets her very fancy clothes. I'm sure she'll have a very fine girl talk time with you, though. But we need to know where you got the emblems that you traded for.
Well, I don't know. The ship had them. I'm not sure where they got them from. I know they got them from. They said something about a ship that was crashed, but I don't know where that was. But I can tell you where the. I can definitely tell you where our ship is. I think after meeting you, I feel like we could be BFFs, and I'm
Certainly
not gonna go back.
BFF.
Do you have a BFF that knows that ship where that crashed?
Yeah, I'm sure that they would know. It would be in their computers. I would.
So if we go back to your ship, they could tell us where that.
Oh
ship
yeah,
crashed?
I'm sure you could.
She just mentioned it'd be in the computers, which you'd be able to hack,
Sounds horrifying.
probably. So
Yes,
I want to
it
like,
could be BFF 4L.
I'm like, as we're
She's like,
talking,
my name's Exgara.
Oh, hello, Exogara.
as we're
BFF.
talking, I'm like dragging the bodies up and like kind of lining them up. Was this your crew?
Okay, yeah, you're doing that. She's like, yeah, they're kind of worthless.
Do you need a new crew?
No, I just want to quit. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Do you wanna
I
search
heard
their
that they're doing
bodies?
Yes.
I've heard that they're doing a revival of. They're doing. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I like classical music, and they're doing Maestro's Catherine Perry's. They're doing her show for her here. I want to go see it.
What are some of her famous songs? Have we heard them?
Oh yeah, I kissed an android and I liked it.
Oh, I love that song.
So,
She says. Then you notice that your comm is blinking.
My comms.
Yeah, it's Arvin.
Yeah, what's
It's blinking for everybody. So.
This is Oba.
So I start. I tell the girl where I got my clothes while you guys are
10-4, good
talking to
buddy.
Arvin.
You actually tell her? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll make up a diplomacy check.
I'm nice.
Why not?
I like to
BFFFL.
meet new cultures and learn
Yeah,
from them.
honestly, and if you like
8.
get on her good
Yeah.
side, ask her where her
So,
computer was. She just mentioned.
It's on her ship.
On her ship.
You get 11 points back.
Oh,
You do that, and she's like, oh,
She healed me?
those are so nice. She's like, yeah, I'm not supposed to say this, but the back end of our ship, the aft, is really damaged. So I don't think they can shoot at you from there.
Okay. Well, thank you for that information.
So Arvin pops up, and he parts up as a little, the standard Star Wars
Yeah.
little thing on your thing there, and he says, I'm just checking in. How are things progressing?
The trees are nice. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We have everything. It's fine.
Do you know what a BFF is?
Oh my!
oh my!
No, I don't.
Okay. I'll keep you posted.
Have you made contact with the fugitive?
Yes, we are BFF.
Yes.
Going shopping with her next Tuesday.
Not sure I understand that.
We
So I take it that you have her in custody?
Yeah.
That you have to kill her?
no.
Absolutely not. She surrendered herself.
I don't,
Really?
She doesn't really want to be a part of the fleet anymore, the corpse fleet. So
Yes, she is.
I don't understand why. It
She
sounds
has
like
told us
such a
that it is
lovely place.
boring, and that her friends have bailed upon her.
And something about no coffee or something.
Mocha. What
Needing
is
a mocha.
mocha?
Mocha, no mocha.
Well, no coffee would make me quit.
Yes.
He drinks his coffee. Says, well, it sounds like maybe this could be a good recruiting opportunity. Bring her into the station.
Oh Lord. You need to pay us double.
BFF for life.
That will cost you
Yeah.
double.
Well, go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
Yes.
12.
Of course, we'll compensate you extra. I mean, getting a new recruit, there's a recruitment bonus. Raia, of course we will pay that.
Okay. Okay.
Are you sure this is Mandy's first time role playing?
It's not her first time role playing.
done,
She's never played this game before.
I've done Pathfinders at
You're
Gen
doing
Con
really
2
good.
years.
Yeah,
He makes me watch videos.
Oh yeah.
I do.
He makes
This is true.
me watch videos.
This is true.
I feel bad now. Yeah, you've got Exgara. As you're taking are you gonna bind her, or she doesn't seem to be?
So I talk to her then because we're BFFs now, and I say, hey, why don't you come along with us? We'll go shopping after we figure this whole thing out. We're on a mission right now, but when we're all done, we'll go shopping together.
Do I
I'll
have
take
like?
you to my store?
Do I have like cuffs?
Non-blinking undead eyes just get bigger.
In excitement or
excitement.
okay?
So do I have like cuffs in my gear?
No, not
She doesn't
unless
need
it says
cuffs.
it.
We're fine.
Well, I was gonna be like, okay, so we won't need these then.
We could find you a better job that does not involve icky skulls.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yes.
Do you, Exgara, I'm sorry to be such a. I'm sorry to go on about this, but I've been going on for a while. Do you happen to have any? I fell through trees, and I'm going to need laundered. Can you? I mean, I feel it's just the right thing for you to do is to like pay for some of that. And I didn't want to fall through the trees. Your actions clearly led me to falling through trees.
She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I know, I understand that. But what I'm talking about
I spent my
is
last
some
credits
premium.
on there. Maybe just that time you hear the
I see how it is, but
literal scurrying
I'll send you something then. That's fine.
coming down the main street there. And you see 3 Yosoki, and they're dressed in
Dry cleaning bill.
white merchant clothes. They've got aprons on, and they look like basically if you went to the Lowe's or plant department.
Okay.
Except that they're mice. Two of them are more rat-looking ones, and one is kind of the cute, Feifel. Or no, what's the one that's the brother, and he rides around on the little thing, and they had him, Stuart Little.
Yeah, I was trying to think of
So
this.
the Stuart Little one is the one in the front.
The brother.
Before we start anything, I turned to my new
Not
BFF
helpful.
and I put. She had a pistol, right? Is that what she
She
shot
dropped
her
it
with?
on the ground.
She left it.
Oh, she dropped it. Okay, good.
You
I was
pick
gonna
it
put
up?
the safety on it if not.
Like, pick it up
yeah.
and stick it in your pocket. I'm gonna look down at the corpses and be like, yeah, these guys drank too much. We should be off to the ship now.
And they come down and they're like, they're looking around to see like who to talk to, and they kind of look to Raia and Iseph, and they're like, thank you so much for taking care of this. We saw everything on the cam.
There were pests in your garden. We took care of them.
Well, yes, they are pests, but now they can help the garden quite a bit now.
Yes, they can.
Please, anything that's on them, take it off. We don't need that.
Yes.
We just like the bodies.
So,
Anyway, thank you so much. Here's a reward for helping us. And they hand
probably.
Raia. They hand you 20 credits.
Oh man.
Yes, I'm rich, guys. I now have 21 credits.
And they say, you're taking that. You're taking that thing in. You're taking that thing into custody.
Yes.
Yes.
It's either that or shopping. I'm not sure. One of the two.
Oh, well, anyway, thank you so much, and don't worry about the bodies. We'll take care of those, and if you ever need any arrangements or, low-cost mortuary services, we can provide that.
Is there?
I tell you guys to loot the bodies, and
Yes.
I get. I assume next we need our friend to tell us where the ship is, to take us to the ship, and we're gonna enter in the rear. I think you said.
Sorry.
I think that's what he said.
I don't know if I feel like looting the bodies.
That's what she
So,
said.
you guys,
Entering in the rear.
I wouldn't mind if it was.
It's her idea.
Yeah, I mean, heck, what if
So,
there is no rear entrance on this ship? I'm
Hey.
just saying.
one thing that they
Bothersome.
can you mute yourself? Is that
Sorry.
One thing that one thing about Starfighter is to make it so that enemies can actually have weapons. Like most of your weapons, when you buy them, they're biometrically assigned to you. So, like used weapons aren't worth anything. They're hardly worth it. You actually only get 10% of any kind of used equipment because it's not mass change. But they did that as a rule wise, so that way, you just kill a few bad guys and then retire. So, but you do collect a few pistols and their assault hammers, and you do find a cred stick on that, but it's encrypted, and I'll need a computer check.
But like the ammunition, probably.
I will do a
is
computer check.
Good,
Oh yeah,
right?
yep. There's they each had a cartridge, each with 20 charges. So there's three 20 charge.
Pistol.
Let me see the encrypted. You said a stick or staff or something.
And there's a thing in
Credit.
Starfinder 2 where you can assist. So
Okay.
like whoever has the highest is the person that should roll, and
I'm
the other
computers
person should
plus
roll.
9.
Oh my God.
+6.
Okay. Yep.
He was good at computers too, I think. He said.
But then he left.
Jack, are you computers?
What was the?
Okay. So I'm plus 9.
So you would
I
roll
can
and you would roll.
So am I
assist
20?
you?
Yeah, roll
So
20 sided.
so what is this item that
7.
she's?
19.
So is it 7 plus
Cred
9?
stick?
Oh,
7 plus 9.
Yes.
Okay, so 16.
16.
I
and
got a
then
19.
You get a 19. So since you made the check as well, you get plus 3.
Okay.
Nice.
So what's your total?
19.
Okay. So yeah, you easily break it, and it's got 250 credits on it.
You are very rich now.
Yes.
oh wow.
I will share with my friends to buy their
Holy
drinks.
crap. So 20 credits, and then 250 credits.
So I have
Yeah.
271 credits now.
I'm pretty sure now you can go get some drinks.
Why? You,
I'm just writing it down.
okay.
It's not for me. It's just note taking.
So you go back to the, you end up going back to the Arvin's area there. You get your friend Exgara checked in. It's about a day goes by. You end up the Starfinder Society. They take your take those weapons off your hands, and they give you another 30 credits for those.
Recycling.
Yeah. How about she paid the tip, so maybe she should get the 30 credits. So if you want to count it in your total.
Oh, it's okay. We would probably just split it up later anyway.
Figure, well, yeah.
We got the information. It's good.
And so, a day goes by. You get a full rest, and the way that works, Obo, is you spend a.
Oboe. It's oboe.
It works, right?
So for your, and that's something I gotta look up real quick.
And yeah,
So why
Jack
don't we
might
take a quick break?
Jack might
Yeah.
need strength 2 back.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take a quick break of. Take a 5-minute break. And I'll look up because it's different than
Cool.
AD.
I'm going to stop the recording here.
Unless you got healed. And Venture Captain Arvin stands next to the entry rank, or instead of calling you to his office, he actually calls you to.
Wait, I'm sorry. So this is our boss guy, right?
Yeah.
So are we still talking to him from the other place?
No,
or?
it's you've gotten Exgara back.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she they're soft interrogating her and
Did they go shopping? We have to know.
trying to turn her into an agent. And no, you haven't got to do that yet. You guys rested up, and unless you wanted to, you could go.
Side quest.
If you want to go buy her something.
No.
Okay.
We know how the catfish story went. I mean, it worked out really well.
So so it's been a day, and then instead of calling you back to his office, he actually calls you back to one of the Starfinder Society ports, one of the bays,
Okay.
the ship bays.
Well, we got
And
some credits.
you and you also got you guys also got a 100 credit recruiting fee for Exgara. So you need Mandy in the D&D group to make some money.
We do.
These
Seriously.
guys are always broke.
We'd make some real money with.
Yeah, there's never any money to go around.
So
that one
you see
I wonder why.
you see Venture Captain Arvin. He's standing tall with his chest out and in his uniform there, and he's standing next to the entry ramp of a sleek-looking starship. He waves his hands over the side of the starship affectionately, and he says, "This is the Loreseeker." And you see a ship that looks like he's.
Wow.
That's very nice.
Very
And
nice.
you guys are
ship.
really excited because you've never actually been you've been on starships. You've never gotten one that you got to not have anybody like a captain or somebody on that was telling you what to do. He says, "This is the Loreseeker, a Pegasus-class ship that's one of the fastest and lightest in the Society's fleet. We know that a lost Starfinder vessel, the Unbound Wayfarer, was discovered by undead creatures from a starship called the Endless Trinity. We've pulled some strings with our most reputable Exian contacts to get more information, but they've disavowed knowledge of the Endless Trinity entirely. This likely confirms our suspicions and the information that we got from Exgara that the Endless Trinity is connected with the Corpse Fleet, a group of Exian separatists who refuse to work alongside the living. We have the location of the Endless Trinity thanks to Exgara, and it's located in the Drift. And you guys know the Drift is basically, so instead of wormholes or just being able to go light speed, how they figured out how to go, faster than light to get to different planets and stuff is they have a plane of existence, basically a magical plane of existence, and they were able to produce drives that let you go into that plane, and in that plane, physics are totally different. And so, what might be 10,000 light years away in that drift plane, you know, it's kind of like Stranger Things. It's like that alternate universe. And that it might only be, you know, like a light year, or you know, like or maybe just, you know, a few hundred miles. So you can go. It's not an exact science. Sometimes when you go in the drift, it may be something that's a light year away, but it might take you a couple days to get there. It might be something that's 10,000 light years away, and it takes you 30 minutes to get there. So they're just now kind of understanding, you know, that part of it. But he tells you that it's basically the ship that you're looking for is stuck in the drift. Its drift engine is incapacitated, so it is unable to escape the drift. Take the Loreseeker into the drift, cripple the Exian ship. As a corpse fleet vessel, they won't be open to negotiations, and recover this location of the lost Starfinder vessel. We must move quickly. Do you have any questions?
What have we done with the emblems that we had? Did we turn those in?
Oh, yes, please keep those. You may need them on this mission if you eventually find the downed ship.
Okay.
And he says for each one of you to have one each. Basically special agents.
So, do we get a ship? You gonna give us a ship to,
He just showed you the ship that he was going to give you.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna be like, look at this nice ship. Now here's the piece of crap you're gonna get.
Yeah. I'm just the muscle. I'm not the brains. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Oba. It takes all types in the society. Anybody going to ask anything else?
Are we taking the girl with us?
No.
Oh.
She's in the recruitment program.
Do we know? I mean, we're just going to hit a button and go into the rift.
Are there trees in the
Yes, you have the location.
Do we have a
says on
captain?
Loreseeker's computers.
Okay, so we have some bearing on where we're going. It's just not shot in the dark.
Yes, it's. Would you like to know anything about the Endless Trinity?
Okay.
It's actually not called the Endless Trinity, but I can't pronounce what it's called, so I just call it the Endless Trinity because it's close enough. And we had an issue last time with Brazier and
Brazier.
We have an
Brazier,
issue
so I
all the
don't
time
wanna-
that word comes up.
Tim,
Somebody
I would like
recorded.
to light the braziers.
So the emblems that you gave us, you said we might need to use them. How would we use them?
They can be used to unencrypt Starfinder information, and so you know that you've seen from before from the training videos. You've seen that you can use those. There's usually on Starfinder ships. There's usually a place to plug those in, and it acts as a like a USB key
Okay.
to unlock it.
Okay. Do we have a captain for our ship?
Do we have a captain? A ship captain?
But he does tell you that your prey, or what the ship you're looking for, is a freighter.
Okay.
Okay.
So are we the crew?
Do we know how to fly this ship?
Yes.
Okay.
I know how to fly the ship.
Yep.
Awesome.
So you don't want to ask anything else?
Well, what can? Do you know anything about the Endless Trinity as far as it's a
Yes.
freighter?
Like I said, they will shoot on sight.
What can
Anyone that they discover has living, they
mean-
will, or is not even undead, even Exian, if they're not part of the corpse fleet. It's a freighter.
So could we back up just a little bit?
Make
to
a
where-
culture check. Everybody make a culture check.
To
DC
it.
12.
Oh, nat 20.
18.
pretty high. Could you back up to the point where it says that this is the fastest and lightest ship you're giving us?
Yes, the Loreseeker is one of our best ships.
Lightest as in armor?
Well, it's very maneuverable.
What about guns?
That's a yes. So
Does it have big guns?
So he tells you that
Like these bad boys.
or do you know from your culture check that the corpse fleet vessels normally are airless. they have no atmosphere, and that they're normally made out of bone and magic and technology. So he lets you board the ship. You guys are
Last
really
question.
familiar with ships.
One last question.
Sure.
I can't think of her name, but the girl told us that we should enter in the back of the ship to be safe. Is there anything else that we should know from a safety standpoint as we interact with these people? If they're going to shoot on command?
They're gonna. Yeah, oh yes, they will. They will definitely shoot on sight.
Is there anything else we can do to keep us safe besides enter in the back?
I would say your best course of action would be to disable their ship and then board it.
Disable their ship and then... Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So here's your ship,
Oh.
and Jack, feel free to chime in about ships because we. So there's basically there's a captain. There's only one captain. You have to have a captain. There's
She's got pilot experience.
there's an engineering officer, which needs computer or engineering. There is a science officer, which needs any of the sciences or computers as well. That's a computer person.
Are you science officer?
I have life science and mysticism. I thought there was one that does
Yeah,
mysticism.
you definitely
work?
want to. Yeah, you want a computer person for your science.
And computers plus 9.
On computers plus 2. Life science is
You
5.
want a
I can barely hear
diplomacy
you.
charisma person.
Yeah, you pulled your mic
for
away
your
from your
captain.
face.
Oh, there we go. That's
I'm
okay.
eating,
Or
sorry.
intimidation
Are you going to
For
be
which
our
role?
captain?
for your captain.
Okay.
And then you need a gunner.
Oh, man.
Oh,
So
man.
I don't know if we've got. Let's see, we've got
Do we have
captain.
enough people?
I'm not saying these are the roles, but we've got captain, engineering, science. Captain, engineering, science, gunner.
Pilot.
So we would have 4. Oh, and we
She's
need a pilot. So
She's pilot.
She's ace, ace pilot.
I have pilot.
Kind of
So
like the
they'll-
idea of the gunner.
well, what the captain can do. And let me hand these out to you here.
Jack, what do you think you'll be best at?
Probably captain because he's got diplomacy.
Yeah.
Unless mysticism counts towards the computers.
No, not unless it's
There was some hacking or something.
yeah, something like that.
I'm pretty good in science too, so I could do the engineering
Oh
or
my
that other one.
gosh.
My guy would probably
Barrel
be best as
roll.
a captain because he's not good at anything else. And he does have some diplomacy.
Okay.
And your gunning is
You're
either
an
your
engineer.
pilot ranks or just your attack.
What was the one between engineering and then there was one after that? What would
Science
Science
officer?
officer?
Can I be both?
No,
Okay.
you can only be one.
Because we don't have enough people for all these jobs.
Yeah, so basically what will happen is there'll be robotic gunners.
Okay.
And I'll just let you guys roll.
Okay. So if we robotic gunner, then he needs to be either engineer or
Well, you're
robotic.
going to be an engineer.
I don't know
I'm
if I
not-
should be the science or the engineer though,
Oh,
because I'm good at both. I think.
wait. Oh, okay.
If I remember that, it seemed like the engineer was
Captain.
more critical to
The
moving.
science is
Pilot?
really critical. They
Pilot.
did that wrong. They let,
Oh, did
they
it?
let
That one of
the
the things they did wrong?
engineer do a lot of the science guys.
Oh, I got you.
The balancing the shields
Yeah.
is science.
Do you
Is it?
have
Yeah.
Okay.
do you have the science officer handout?
Should be out there somewhere.
Okay. I don't have it.
I don't have it.
I have.
I don't think it's out
engineer.
here.
Oh,
Oh, there's two.
Loreseeker, this is about the ship.
Okay. That's not it.
That's not it.
No, we don't have
So,
it.
Nope. We don't have a.
Maybe I didn't print it.
That's okay though.
Oh, because I got it right here.
Okay. So here, let's figure out which one you want to do.
So science and engineer and captain, obviously very important.
This sounds kind of fun. I think you should do this.
No, but
I'll be the science officer. Not science.
You want computers for science.
Oh, really?
well, you can't really do it.
I can't do anything then.
What's more important?
If you've got a high intimidation,
So-
that actually can be a good captain. You're just basically a drill sergeant.
well,
He was saying he didn't really have
He's
anything with
got
that
Oh,
either.
okay.
diplomacy.
If you
though.
got high diplomacy and stuff. Oh.
Do you have any science?
I have life science plus 5 or diplomacy plus 5. So really, either if if it would be better for me to be,
I don't know.
intimidation. Do you have high?
I have no
Well,
science though, so I
If
can't.
it's a choice between diplomacy and intimidation, it's diplomacy is better.
Okay, let's. I'll just be a really bad science officer then.
Well, they can put in a computer system that does the science, but what?
Yeah,
So
because
captain, science officer, engineering, and
I think she's gonna do well. You said engineers
captain,
need a lot of
science,
computer.
engineering. What am I missing? Oh, pilot. So you guys have everything. The gunner can be automatic. It's just gunning is not really that complicated. So you guys have enough for the 4 core things: captain, engineering, science, and piloting.
I can give you a plus. Nick, I can give you a +2 bonus to your crewed action this round, if needed.
And if you guys want to do,
I don't know. I think this is more important, and I think she needs to have, whichever one's more important out of these two, because she's gonna have better skills for either of these, and I'm gonna be like useless.
oh yeah, you're the hotshot pilot.
Yeah,
That's the operative.
that's okay though.
Do you have to be the pilot?
No, I don't have to be the pilot.
She's like the Uber pilot, though, that class. Or that
Yeah.
character is like the hotshot pilot. I think you're like +9 or something.
Do you have any science
+9.
or computers that could be
I have
beneficial?
computers +6.
That's true.
My piloting is +10 though, so
Okay.
I have 1 rank in piloting.
Actually, technically, it'd be a good gunner, too.
Oh, and I have a rank in computers. Yay!
I mean,
I'll
I
just
can
do all
pilot.
this stuff. You guys can hang out.
I actually
I'll
have.
just run back and forth.
I
And
mean,
no.
if there was something that
I'm down to do whatever. I don't have to pilot.
Well, if you want,
Yeah, I don't know that my guy would actually ever step up to be the captain.
I think it would be hilarious
Ever.
based on how you're playing this
Well,
to be the captain.
why don't for now you do the pilot,
Okay.
and then
Pilot.
Raia and Iseph, you just do one of the. You guys split up the science and engineering,
Who's captain?
Who's captaining?
and
My
then Nick, you're gonna
captaining?
have the Vesk.
What am I doing?
You're the captain.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
What would you be better at, engineer or science?
Here's your.
Oh gosh, engineering or science? Are those things that are on our list? Engineering +6. Science, I don't even.
I'm engineering +7. Life science, mysticism, and physical silence.
I don't have science on my
Okay,
list at
so
all.
maybe we'll make you the engineer then,
Okay.
since you have engineering, and then I'll do the science.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be an a-hole captain, but I think out of the two, Demand or Encourage, I think Demand's going to be the one I'm going to have to use because of the bonus.
Well,
It's gonna make
you
me
don't
sound
have to
like a
be-
jerk,
you don't have
though.
to be- you're the Kirk.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
like, you're like,
Yeah, not asking is Scotty, give me more power.
yeah, you're like Raia. I need those shields fixed now. And you can also do the taunt,
Yeah.
which is
yeah.
very important.
Yes.
The taunt is
trust
probably
me-
the most important thing the captain can do.
I mean,
Yes.
this would get old. If you really want to, you could shoot them better.
Maybe flag blasters. I don't know. Whatever you feel
Whatever you
comfortable
think.
doing.
Whatever you think.
Um,
I'm just whatever you would
maybe-
like.
All right.
Maybe
enemy,
more
Does our
shield.
starship have sensors?
Yes.
enemy ship, if you don't surrender, we will fire on you. I think maybe if our guns.
Okay, so
What is our ship's tier?
I want to say you guys are tier 2, but I don't know what's it say.
Oh, is that on the
It's on the
ship?
ship sheet.
Tier 2. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, so you guys fly about 3 hours. You enter the drift, which kind of gives you, when you first get into the drift, it kind of gives you an out-of-body experience where you feel like you're looking at yourself sitting in your seat, and little memory flashbacks, not necessarily yours, kind of pop up, and you also get just kind of random images. Kind of think of a one of those little in between the Monty Python skits where there's just all kinds of random stuff happening. That's basically what happens.
Like clouds and suns.
Yeah. So you pop into the and a Bigfoot. So you pop into the drift, and you travel about 3 hours. Meanwhile, who's the science officer? Okay. So you're doing the sensors. You're basically doing the. You're basically doing sensor scans all around. And go ahead and make a roll for
A scan.
yeah, a computer's check, and add +2 because of the Loreseeker.
So I got 16, so 18.
Okay,
Okay.
18.
Scan the
And
sensors
I don't know
for
if there's any bonus that I get
It's
for
your
that.
computer check.
Oh, +9,
So-
1 rank.
So the check is 10 plus the tier of the starship.
So yeah, so take your roll,
Scan.
16.
take your computers,
+9,
and then take your ship bonus, which is +2.
so it's 25, 27.
See, they will go. Yeah, so you easily discover the hulking endless trinity. Wow. And you can easily just get up behind it. I need you guys to roll 3d6. Just anybody, any one person.
Jack's going for it.
3d6, yeah.
Jack's going for it.
Oh, I like those.
Six-
Oh my God.
16.
Okay, +5 is 21. So
Enter
put him
from the
that
rear.
way, and then we'll do it this way. So you guys are that way. This is the front, and what did we get? 21 total.
Yeah.
So he's right here. Let's put him right here. And that's right. There's no.
We're the small.
There's none of this. Ships are just.
It looks like a
so you need to
dolphin.
be 21 that way. And you can be anywhere you want. I'm
want it
assuming
here?
you want to come up behind it.
You want it here, you said?
What's that?
You want it here?
Yep.
Okay.
21 that way. Right. So yeah, you come up behind it, but you do a scan, and the Exian freighter is a massive vessel made of bone and steel. The front of the ship is a single enormous red lens, appearing as a sullen, bloody eye. The ship bristles with bone protrusions as though it were some horned skeletal beast. Some of the bones are charred and broken, indicating past battle damage. Laser cannons protrude from the front and the sides of the freighter, but as you can tell, its rear weapon mounts are in a twisted wreck. Gaps between the bones show the ship's interior, but this is not from battle damage. The ship was never intended to accommodate living creatures. So basically, it doesn't have an intact hull. It just has just bone structures that are just open, so you can see into the actual interior of the ship.
Kind of looks like the hive ships from Destiny, right? Where it's just like.
Or the Reaper ships.
oh,
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yep.
just wide open.
Yep. All right. So we want to do that.
So I have a scan. I can scan this ship to learn. You see. To learn the first unknown piece of information on the following list. Just basic information: defenses, weapon load, other. Would I do that now?
Yeah, so we're going to start. So basically, the first phase is engineering, and that's when anything that says in the engineering phase will happen. The captain can go. You can do any one thing, or you can do one thing any of the phases, but you can only do one of those.
Okay.
It's not like they told us where you can do it every time.
Okay.
So.
So it's almost like a reflex. I can do this
And
during a
as
phase.
soon as you're on this board, even though you're behind them, they know you're there.
Okay.
So you don't have to cloak.
And we know that they're going to be firing immediately.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's the
So-
engineering phase.
So
Okay, engineering phase.
and I can do something to give her a bonus right now.
Well, she's engineer. So let's
Yeah.
let
Well,
her go.
okay, never mind. Sorry. Okay, sorry.
What is a good thing to really start with? Because I feel like a lot of the engineering stuff is reactive. But if do we want to divert power to get up on them faster, or
Maybe.
Yeah, what's our
Our s-
movement
Our speed is 10, so we'll be able to close about half the distance.
in one
okay?
turn?
Yep.
And then I can.
What's the distance of our missiles? Or whatever.
Well, here's the thing. They told us that they're going to start shooting on us immediately. So as we're approaching, what distance? Yeah,
But-
what distance do we have to
But
be?
she
before
did
we can
say the
shoot?
back of the ship was damaged, and we're coming up behind it. So
Okay.
And everything in this acts as arcs. So if you've got a front
Right here.
ship, yep, it acts like that. Side cannons. If you got a turret that goes all the way around.
So right now they can't shoot us.
That's what you would.
Well, we
assume.
don't-
You
yeah,
don't
we're
see like a
assuming.
turret or anything.
Okay.
So
Yeah, in that case, then maybe we go
We get
straight
Okay.
up.
Well, I'll divert power to the boosters, and
That sounds
that'll
like a good
increase
choice.
us. That'll increase us 2.
so make an engineering check.
That really sucks. So it's 10 plus 2 times the ship's tier. Is the save I need to make? Or,
What does
sorry.
it say the DC is?
10 times. Or sorry. So it'd be
Oh, so
14
the
is
DC
the
equals
DC.
10 plus 2 times your starship. So it's
14.
so 2 times your
14.
starship tier is a 4. So you need to
Okay.
beat a 14.
I only got a 10.
Shoot.
Okay.
And it's
So,
too
so
late
that's
for
just
me
my
to-
engineering plus my roll, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Crap.
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're like, I'm getting used to this.
Yeah.
new ship.
Oh yeah.
I'm not used to being on ships like this. Used to being on
wrong
truckers.
I'm
She thought she
only
was gonna be
used to
pilot.
training modules.
It's like,
Yeah.
which one's engine boosters again?
You're like, I'm the hotshot pilot.
No, what am I doing down
What's
here?
going on here? All these wires. All right,
My
you
turn
can
then.
do something. Yep.
What is going on in engineering?
So guys, I can balance shields. I can helm phase. So this is like doing a sensor check on that, or I can target the system. Target a system on the enemy. So, do we want to learn more about their ship? That sound good to start with? Yep. So, if you succeed at this check, you learn the first piece of unknown information on the following list, which would be basic information like the living crew complacent and ship classification, size, speed, maneuverability, defenses, the ACTL total and current hull points, total and current shield points in each quadrant.
What do you think
that'd be
would be
good.
good information?
That's good? Okay.
You pick. What do you
That
want?
sounds
What do you
very
wanna know?
useful.
Well, it's the first one that's unknown, so
Oh.
I don't know what we know or not.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So, you can't specifically say, I want to know about weapons or... I gotcha.
So you must attempt a computer's check applying any modifiers of your starship sensors.
But if for every 5 you get over that, you get an extra thing on that list. You start from the beginning and you go down.
So
Okay.
you-
And then, and it says you can attempt this check untrained. I don't know what that means.
So hold on real quick. So you said she probably doesn't like lizard people, right? Because I'm a big ugly lizard. And
What's that?
you were saying like her race is probably not a big fan
No,
of my.
I was just.
No, but I'm thinking here because of that, and we want to we want to know a lot about this ship. I'm gonna like get on the comms and be like, Raia, tell me what you know about the ship now. I'm gonna demand it.
I won't answer you then.
You have to.
You don't have to.
I'm the captain.
3. I don't have to do anything.
Nope.
Okay,
Well,
so
actually,
I want to go ahead and scan it then.
Yeah, Raya's like, wow,
7.
yeah, that's real helpful.
Yeah, no.
Comm link off.
You're like,
Okay. Oh man, I got a 2. So I attempt a computer's check applying any modifiers from your starship sensor. So it'd be 2 plus 9 plus, was it 2?
2.
So 11, 13.
All right, and what does it say the DC is on there?
The DC for this check is equal to 10 plus the tier of the starship being scanned plus
So
its
you need
bonus.
a 14.
yeah.
Okay. Didn't get it then.
And you're using your computers?
See, if my intimidation would have helped there, it could have.
It didn't help very much.
It didn't. It made things worse. Now she hates me more.
All right,
know why
so
I
now we're, they're engineering. Yeah, and you see them as a big, kind of a bulkier ship. Let's see.
I have like reactor background noises if you guys want me to play them.
I'm good,
No,
thank you, though.
All right, so now we go to the helm phase, and this is where you make a piloting check. And then I make a piloting check, pilot makes a piloting check. Whoever rolls lowest, they have to move first, because they get the disadvantage. The other people get to see them.
Ah. I like it.
11.
Okay, I got a 17.
Oh,
So
man.
you guys will go first.
Yeah.
And there are some. Does it have like push it and all that on there? Does it have the? Because you can actually. There's some other stuff too. Okay, you got all that. Okay,
Well, this just explains what those are.
gotcha.
And I'm assuming you can't just like turn. Like a character can turn. You probably have to like make movements.
So
to
turning
turn.
is based on your turning radius. So like it'll say it'll say your turn on there, and that's how many.
It says maneuverability good,
hexes you gotta go
turn
for, yeah.
1. So we can actually turn.
One
on
hex.
a dime,
turn.
basically.
We could go like that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, there are some zeros that can just go like this, but you have to go
that's cool.
one turn. One turn.
That makes sense.
Yeah, one turn.
That's cool.
All right.
So all the ship battle stuff is brand new and different.
So they are going to go.
They're playing music on their ship.
Yeah.
Battle
Actually, it's
music.
eerily silent.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, and turnings don't count as a move. That's 1, 2, 6. All right.
Oh, fantastic. I think they found us.
Now the
Shooty. Gunning.
yeah, there's also some science officer stuff that can happen on the helm turn, but you guys just kind of decide if you want the pilot thing to go first, or you just work that out. So now we shoot at each other.
Okay.
So you have a range. Anything that's you double the range equals -2 to hit. So like, what's the range on your? And you should have a
We have a
front
bunch
gun,
of cannons and stuff.
front gun, and a turret that could shoot.
There's no range.
Yeah, there's no range on these.
It's just the arc.
Oh, that's right. There's no range on this.
It's, you know.
You just shoot. Okay. So we'll say that since the computer's doing it, we'll give you a +3. So you're +3 to hit.
Who wants to roll?
So,
Can-
so you're gonna fire. Which one are you gonna fire? The turret first.
Oh, yeah. Is that the big one?
Well, the turret and then the forward looks like they could go,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So
I'll roll the turret. Someone want to roll the forward?
Is it a 20 again?
10.
Oh, it's draw a 20. Okay.
Oh, no, sorry. Oh, my God.
Sorry. Oh no, 17.
No,
That's
you
good.
rolled a 17. I rolled
That was
a
4.
So that would be +3 because of the gunner bot. So you're a 20.
and I rolled
You're,
a 7,
You're
which
a 7,
is a 10.
So you're a 10. And their AC is actually only 11. So you're like, because you don't blame yourself. You're like gunner bot.
Stupid robots.
But you hit with
I
the.
kinda punched the-
You're shooting the front one or the turret?
Console a little bit.
front one. She
Okay,
was
the
on
front
the
one.
front.
Go ahead and roll the damage and tell me what kind of damage it is.
It's 2d4.
Your triangle.
That's
I
all
don't know
says.
where it is. I lost my 2D.
It's right under the fold of your paper, the upturned corner.
Thank
I
you.
roll this twice. Is there modifiers to that, or just straight 2d4?
It's just whatever it
3.
says on there.
Just says 2d4.
And 1.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. You can tell by hitting it that it
Pew, pew.
doesn't have any shields.
Oh, nice.
So you fire and you hit in and you break off some of the bone and stuff goes floating off into the space.
Okay. No shields.
Their shields must be damaged.
Right? What was that total again?
4.
You can tell though that the ship's pretty hefty, but until you make your science check, you can't tell how hefty exactly. All right, so they're gonna shoot at you from their. Which way are they headed? So they're headed that way, so they're port starboard. Port starboard, yeah, starboard. And what do they have on the starboard? They have a light laser cannon as well. Pew! So what's your AC of your ship?
13.
It's a 13?
Yep.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, they hit you?
Who's going to be doing the shields?
I can balance the shields.
Keep track of the damage and because where we may need to.
Okay.
Yeah, basically,
Like-
Raia and Iseph, you'll be working together on the shielding because you bring shields back, and you can say you're always going to be facing them. You can make it so that the shields in the back are real weak, but the front are bonus, and then you'll be bringing shields back as they get damaged.
Okay.
So you two work together on that part.
Okay.
And that's 2d4.
So are they going to hit us in the? I'm assuming the front, right in the front of our ship.
Yes, 5.
5.
5 damage.
What was the?
So forward shields are basic shield.
Oh, okay.
Which one are we doing? Because it says shields. It says basic is 40, forward is 10, port is 10, starboard is 10.
Yeah, so you take it off on what you get hit.
Okay.
So the basic, I think, is everything combined.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have 40 points. 10 are on the front, 10 are on the
Okay.
back, 10 are on the left.
So which
So
one do you hit
basically,
us
if they
with?
get through the front,
So we have
they're
we have
starting
5
to-
damage. So our forward shields are to 5 now.
Yes.
Okay.
Total of 35.
Gotcha.
all right. You can see that big red light starting to glow up.
Oh crap.
All right. So now we go back to the top again, and we're back at the engineering.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do?
All right.
Ah.
Can I use hold it together with the shield system?
Yeah, if you want. Or I think, don't you have one that just brings back the shields? I thought maybe. You mind if I...
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
This big red thing in the front is giving me kind of an unsettling feeling. Feels like it's some sort of super weapon. We need to probably avoid it.
Do you think we should move instead of?
I think we should just continue to try and.
Yeah, so
know.
Instead of
basically,
fixing the
those two
shield?
would be if
Well,
you
no,
had taken if you'd taken hull damage. Yeah, that's if you're taking critical damage, you're like
Oh, okay.
fixing it. So really, the one you want to do is the divert.
The
which
divert
you can do.
again, okay.
You can do to any of the basically like science equipment. You can do to the like you did the engines. You can do the shields, which restores an amount of shield points equals to 5% of the PCU, so you can restore like the front shields, or you can send it into the weapons.
Okay. Cool.
So, whichever one you want to do.
Well, what do you-
Captain.
I think, yeah, I think they're going to get around to us regardless.
Who is this?
I think they're going to get around to us regardless. Bring those shields back up.
All right.
I don't want to tell you guys what to do. I want you guys to play your roles. You guys decide what you want to do.
16.
You know,
Just a roll.
you're the
All right.
captain.
So you definitely made it.
it was a
And
14.
so 5%. What's your PCU on your ship?
PCU.
150,
Yep. So what's 5% of?
Yep.
right?
5% of
7.5.
150.
Yep. So you would get 7.5 back. So
cool.
probably just take you to up to your max.
Yeah, that's back up to 10. So we're back at 10
Okay.
on forward
Nice.
shields. Yes, good job.
Okay.
It was very
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll attempt to scan it again.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. 19
Oh, man.
plus, I'm sure that's gonna 28 plus 2 is 30.
So your DC is 14. So you are how many multiples of 5 over?
3.
3 multiples of 5. So what's the first thing that it says that you get?
Living crew complement and ship classification, size, speed, maneuverability.
Okay. So you get all that on the first one, or is that just
That's
the
what
rest?
one basic
So
information is.
no living crew. which you kind of expected that.
Okay.
What's the second one?
Ship classification.
It is a large, heavy freighter, and it is a tier. It's a tier 2.
Okay. Speed and maneuverability.
Speed is a 6,
Okay.
and maneuverability is a turn 2.
Okay. So you said we're a tier 2 as well.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just curious. How many tiers are there? I just want to get a sense of scale.
It's not size, it's
Okay.
how good the ship is.
Okay.
You can have a one-man fighter that's tier 8. That's like the greatest one-man fighter ever. You know, it's like you have 22.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Or you can slam your elbow and get a tier 1 ship.
So then defenses is next. So we'd go to defenses then.
What's that?
We'd go to the second thing, which is defenses, because we had the
She
3.
won. She got.
Oh yeah. Defenses.
So that's
no
AC,
shields.
ACTL, total and current hull points, total and current shield points in each quadrant, and core PCU value.
So AC and TL is 11.
Okay.
Hit points are 100.
100. And we've already done.
Is that hull points?
Yeah.
Yeah, hull points.
Okay.
We've done 4 points of damage to them.
Yeah,
so
no
far.
shields.
It says
Shields are
current
down.
hull points.
Current hull points is 96.
Okay, gotcha. And total current shield points in each quadrant.
0 on all of them.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, because you said there's no shields. And core PCU value.
150, just like yours.
Okay. So then the next one is weapon. Information about one weapon, including its firing arc and the damage it deals, starting with the weapon that uses the most PCU. Repeat this entry until all the weapons are revealed.
The most PCU would be the front,
Okay.
and that is a heavy laser cannon that does 48 points of damage.
4d8.
Yes.
We're going to avoid
red
the front.
eye.
Yeah, we're going to avoid the front of the
It
ship.
does 48 damage?
Does 48, so 8 dice. Yep.
Oh, gotcha.
Four
D8.
eight-sided dice.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's a lot.
That's still a lot, though.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay.
All right, good job.
Good job, Raia. That's very useful
See how-
information.
It's,
Hey, Jack,
She didn't hear
you
that. Her
sound different
comm
at
link is
this.
off
That's
after that
right.
first
Like they
one.
were-
That's true.
I
Like,
actually
oh,
only told
science
them this
officer, you know,
information.
all the stuff that they can actually get, it's like super important.
So before we get to the piloting, because it goes pilot and then attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Attack all happens at once.
Okay.
The only thing, in fact, their engineering, everything all happens at once.
Before they go to fire on us,
Yeah.
I want to do my captain thing, but I'll wait until they're gonna shoot at us.
So is it up to Jack now to pilot?
Yeah, now we're to the helm phase.
Come on, get us close. Get us close.
Just
Oh,
get us
yeah.
behind is all I
16.
cared.
Yeah, we got to get
You
away
need
from
some
the front
good-
of that
some
ship.
Good, like, kirking, get us close so we can smell them. that kind of thing.
I want to see the whites in their
Did you make a roll?
I'm not doing that for him. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do an evade. Yeah, 16.
Yes, you win.
Okay.
So they're going to go first.
Okay. Oh crap. So do they have to be aiming at us, or are they? Yeah, they're okay. Shoot.
Big thing just goes around. All right.
Okay. Before guns, I'm going to.
Oh, it's-
Well, no, he needs
Okay,
to
sure.
move.
Move.
No, we haven't moved.
Yeah, yes, I've moved.
So I'm gonna do an evade, which if this works, we'll gain a +2 to our AC.
Awesome.
Can move as normal. So
I love it.
I'm just gonna try to
We need
come
to
up behind
yeah.
them,
Yes. Yep.
which we're in trouble on this.
Okay.
So
Well, that's why I'm saving my captain thing.
oh yeah, 20. So just I needed to hit a 14 DC. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
And our AC is at +2.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hail.
Yeah, they can't forward shoot at you, so that's good.
So I'm gonna taunt.
Forward you.
I'm gonna taunt their ship.
So you're going to bring up hailing frequencies?
Yes.
little screen of you pops up in there, and then it's statically, and then all of a sudden a little ship comes up, and you see. You ever see Mars Attacks?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you see the jar that they were in. So it's basically a jar, but it's a
big brain.
It's a skull that is basically just has like part of the skull and like a little bit of flesh on it that's kind of floating up in this kind of liquid, and it's mostly just a brain, and it's kind of rotted looking brain.
Okay.
And
So
it's got it looks like it's got some kind of device that I'll let you guys roll. Well, actually, anybody that has either culture or life science, you can roll.
I have life science.
it's disgusting.
Life science plus 10, so it'd be 6 plus 10.
Yep.
16 then.
Okay. So you know that a lot of times the corpse fleet, once they get to a certain point of rotting, that usually means that they're more at, they've went through the ranks, and so they get these robotic suits, and most of their time on the ships they use telepathy. So that's why they don't need an atmosphere to communicate. They use telepathy, but they have devices that let them use their mind into that and turn it into to this robotic voice that comes out. So.
Okay.
So what are you gonna taunt?
I'm gonna taunt their weapon system.
Okay.
And it says if I get the roll, it's a -2 penalty to the checks of that system for 1d4 rounds. But it said the penalty increases to a -4 if it's part of a push action. What's a push action?
The push action is there's certain actions that are, and they're not labeled on here. There's certain actions that are called push actions. They're
Okay.
labeled as push actions. So yeah, anything like stunt. So if they're going to do a stunt or anything
Okay.
like that, if they're going to do something like, I think you've got some, like anything that's harder is called a push action.
Yeah, like what I just
Okay.
did.
But so
So for shooting at you, it'd be -2.
okay. But if they were to do some sort of push action,
Then it'd be -2.
but it's up to them to do the push action.
Yeah.
So I make the okay. So yeah. So I'm gonna try and taunt them.
What are you going to say about their guns?
Oh man. Yeah, your guns. I bet they're as broken as your ship is.
That's kind of weak, but I'll take it.
Now
Yeah.
into your mama jokes. Did your mama make those guns?
Did you turn the comms back on as you
Did
said
you
that?
make your? What's the DC on it?
It is a 15 plus 2, so 17. Is that right?
Yeah, it probably is.
Ouch. Well, that sucks.
It's your big thing, so.
Yeah. And my intimidate is a +4. Yeah, 9.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
It comes on there, it says, "Oh, thank you for being humanoids. We need skulls to repair our ship. We will destroy you and then board you."
Okay. Is it up to you now?
All right, so yeah, now we're on the gunneries. We're gonna be shooting.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So why
So
don't
we-
you two shoot this time, so that if you're gonna shoot.
What was it again?
We have a turret, and then we have looks like probably our
What?
I've got it.
front guns.
We're shooting a light laser cannon at you.
Yeah, we have laser cannons and a
Yeah, they
collie
definitely
gun.
hit.
It's a 5th. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 19,
Yeah, that'll do it.
and I rolled 8 points.
So are they hitting the front of us or the side of us?
Yes, front.
Okay, so the front just took 8 points. Our front shields.
Down to 2, I think.
2, yep.
Yep.
All right.
Do you want to shoot the turret?
What?
Which one do you want to shoot?
Uh,
We have a turret and we have the front arc.
We have
The front.
3 cannons for the forward, port, and starboard, and then we have a turret collie gun, coil gun.
Right. So we can only shoot one of the ones because they're in the front arc, right? So it's just the one light laser or the turret. The turret does more damage. Just
Let's do the
given-
turret.
right.
Okay. All right. So I'll do the light.
They're both just +3 to hit. You're basically just telling the computer to shoot.
Okay. Nope.
Right?
3.
Oh no.
Yeah, you need a 11.
It says our attack is 2d4.
We missed though.
We missed.
That's,
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
That's
Okay.
damage.
All right. So now we're back to the engineering.
Blasted these computers.
Oh, sorry.
I thought they told us this was a good ship. They gave us a broken ship.
You want me to put it into the
Captain's
guns to get
cracking
us?
under pressure. All right.
It's up
So
to
what
you.
do you want to do?
I'll put the divert into our guns this time.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, 24
All
or
right.
22. Sorry.
Does it say, is it for plus to hit or damage?
Good question. I'm sorry, I'm really tired.
Oh, that's okay.
Starships, weapons, treat each damage die that rolls a 1 this round as having rolled a 2 instead.
Okay, cool.
So we have to hit this time.
Yes.
My turn?
Yep.
So I can balance the shields, but I think I was wanting to target system. I don't know, unless you
I
guys
like
want to
that.
know more information about the weapon.
I think
Or what's the other thing? About if they have anything on the if they're carrying any cargo. But I say we just go to attack mode. You guys cool with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's your
So I'm gonna
character's
target
name
system.
again?
You can use your starships. Okay, so you must use a computer's check applying any modifiers from the starship sensors. Okay, so
Raya.
3 plus 9, so 12.
I
plus
was-
2 is
I was gonna
14.
intimidate you as I was doing
Okay,
this.
I'm ignoring.
No, you can't though.
Why?
Because I'm gonna.
She
I'm
can
gonna do
ignore
it.
you.
She can, but Raya, target something good. Okay, 12 plus
What does intimidate do? I don't get that.
It gives you a +4. You want
16.
Okay.
Demand. It says DC 15 plus 2 times your starship's tier.
it. 2.
So
it'd be a
it's a
19.
19.
19, dang.
Holy crap.
Well, you're getting a +4 bonus for
Yeah.
it. So
Okay, nope. You're still ignoring me. Comms off.
Okay.
So what'd you get total?
So 12, 14. And then it says,
That's what you need as a 14.
is this the DC is equal to 15 plus the tier of the enemy starship?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're a tier 2.
Yeah, so they need plus its bonus from defensive countermeasures.
They don't have any.
Okay, so it's 17 is what I need, right?
now, if you had gotten the intimidate roll, we'd be at an 18,
Yeah.
and that would have worked.
Yes.
Gotcha. So why
that-
didn't we get that?
So because
Because
okay.
he failed
need a
on his
19.
DC.
I fail. So that's why I'm doing this intimidate thing, because I'm not trying to be. Well, it's fun, but I'm not trying to do it to piss you off. I'm trying to do it to help you,
Okay, gotcha.
because my.
Well, role playing wise, you can react to it however you want.
That's true.
I mean, that's a
Okay.
role playing game. It's not a board game. So.
Raya, target something good, and you're like,
Shut up.
leave me alone.
So basically, for captain, you generally want like the Kirk diplomacy guy. Like this is where the envoy shines big time as the captain, because you can do a whole bunch of other stuff with diplomacy. You can be like, all right, everybody, let's do it. We can get it go, and you can do that a lot
You
easier.
can give a Braveheart speech.
Yeah, well, later on, as you level up, you can. It's called the big speech.
Nice.
And you literally give the big speech, and it gives everybody like a +4. So, but you only do it
What
one
is
time.
your
But
diplomacy
You normally
bonus?
want a Vesk
5.
is not that great of a captain.
Yeah, my intimidate's +4. It
Hey,
sucks.
the pink pants.
So,
So I can't do anything.
okay, yep. So you did that, and then let's pilot.
That was a good idea, though.
4.
I got a 25 actually.
I got 4.
Okay.
So can we not move then?
We can move. Just we
Okay.
move second. Or actually, we
Oh,
move
Yeah,
first.
you go first.
I still think I want to do the same thing. Try to move up behind
I
and
agree.
evade.
Yes, I agree. Let's just
No.
cat and mouse.
Stay away from that. Boop.
Can I get like right up there?
Well, yeah, the way that goes, they were doing it
Are
wrong.
you-
So each turn is a turn. So like, so you like you would go one and then you can turn.
then I'm right there.
One and then turn.
Okay.
Then we're right there.
Okay.
Good job.
He's trying to pull a crazy Ivan.
You basically just swerved right in front of them. Okay.
I was gonna make a joke
Did you
about
make your
how
evade?
everyone's missing their
No.
rolls and be like, ugh, my crew is
Hey,
terrible.
they're gonna fire their big cannon, so you see the big red light.
Oh no.
You're in front of them.
No,
you're
behind them.
We're behind them,
So you don't see anything.
so they're just gonna shoot off into the distance.
Yeah, so you guys can shoot. So now you two
Pew
shoot.
pew.
Okay.
They didn't move.
That, this-
Oh,
Okay,
that's right. He didn't move. I'm sorry.
Who's gonna roll better?
So he may be able to fire at you.
He didn't move.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Boop,
1, 2,
boop, wah,
Uh-oh.
boop, boop, wah.
Shit. Shit.
Can they face us? That would suck. Okay, no, they can't.
You gotta remember they're freighter pilots, so they're not exactly used to. I mean, they got beat by pirates, so
what?
So do you
that's
want
where you
to?
gotta get the role playing in there. That guy that we were playing
Do you
was
wanna
trying to
roll
play
the
it like
turret
a
and I'll roll
tactical
the-
game. It's like no, the people inside will determine.
Good rolls. Good
Like if
rolls.
it's an ace pilot guy inside, he's gonna be like. But if it's like a bunch of guys that are used to in a freighter, they're not gonna. Okay.
So,
9 and 11.
I rolled a 7.
and I critted on a 20.
Okay.
How does that work?
You rolled a 7?
Yes.
Like you, the dice
the
says
dice
7?
is a 7.
So
You
that's
get a.
10.
What's your bonus though? You get.
It's +3 for the ship, right? You said.
Yeah, because they don't. Since nobody's gunning, you're just telling them the computer.
Yeah, all right. That's so it's a 10.
Oh, okay.
So just miss actually. Just need an 11.
So, yeah, for crits to work, you have to be you have to get
gunner.
passive shields, which you are.
Okay.
You're just shooting their holes, so you're going to get a crit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Unfortunately, I decided I wanted to be the laser
okay.
cannon.
And
roll
anything
it
that
twice.
2d4.
anything that rolls as a 1 is a 2.
So it's still 4 d4s though, right? Because
Yep.
I double it. So 3,
That's
4.
a 2.
Oh, this
Nope.
is a 2. 5,
That's another
7,
Oh, that really came in handy.
11.
Yep.
2. Nice.
And then you're also going to roll percentile dice.
You roll it.
70?
70%. I like
That was a
70%
30.
better.
Okay, you hit their engines.
Nice. So we just did 11 damage. So do you want to update the?
So,
So we were at 96 minus
Yeah.
11.
And they're going to shoot at you just with their.
Now, when I hit their engines, what does that mean exactly? Because
They're going to have minuses to pilot actions.
okay, cool. Okay.
so they're 85 points, guys.
They
Was that on,
miss.
was that on the comms? Were you like 85 points? Thanks, Raia. Why do you keep ignoring me?
Technically, I wouldn't tell you that because that's what the science officer would tell you. but
Okay.
Since we're doing this for the first time. Okay, we're back up.
What
to
would the science officer say?
The science officer is the one that would go, well, I'm going to scan and see how many points they're at now. So
Oh, okay. So usually I don't get to see how many points
Right.
we hit. Okay.
yeah, you guys don't get to see anything about their ship unless
Gotcha.
it's scanned.
Gotcha.
Well, we've
okay.
just been
Well,
keeping track of
we
it,
would
though.
know what we did with it. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep track of metagame.
but you
But-
scanned for like
scanned
what
at the
the
beginning.
engines did.
They had 96.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell you that you crit the engines.
Right.
But
But
yeah.
after rolling the percentile dice for a while, you would know the table and you would know.
Well, and the other thing I would imagine too is we're just assuming we took 11 points of damage to the hull. If they had some sort of special like half damage, like writing that down would be wrong, right? Because
Right,
that's why
exactly.
scanning would be good to know
Yes,
exactly
yes.
where they are.
Yeah, because there are ships that don't take all the damage from different energy types. Okay, we're back to the engineering.
All right, I'm going to divert to the engines so we can go fast. No, I'm not. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
All right.
I got a 10.
Hey, the
But I
rest, you were
tried.
just like Man,
I know.
tuning the weapons work.
Gosh,
really well.
I wish I was being bullied right now. I would
Right.
totally,
I'm gonna start bullying the stupid gunner robots pretty soon here.
Okay. I'm going to try to do the target system again.
Okay.
5 plus 9, so 14 plus 2, 16.
16.
That is enough. No, it's one less because it's 15 plus
Yeah,
2.
shoot, it had to be 17. Yeah, you're right. Ah,
Dang.
did you want to try to intimidate me?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna start kicking the robots
Okay.
pretty soon because I want to see them damage this thing more.
robot, but
All right, piloting.
6.
15.
Unbelievable. No, you got me.
Okay. Actually, they are a 13 because their engines are damaged.
Still got me.
he's still thinking about how dirty he got and how he has to pay that bill
That giant thing.
by himself.
It is absolutely outrageous.
As he's piloting, he's cursing under his breath about that.
All right, so let's try the
His grass
evade
stains are
again.
never going to come out.
That's
As
not
he's
gonna
turning
do
the
it.
ship. Or he's got his bleach pin, his little tide pin.
Got tied pin. Up.
What seems to be the matter, Keshk? You seem a little slow on your piloting.
Actually, he's been staying behind him the whole
No,
time.
Yeah,
you're doing
good.
great, honestly. No,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
doing awesome.
All right, so they're gonna go.
It's this is nerve wracking.
Ah,
I'm not doing the best. I'm feeling anxious. It's a very serious situation.
okay.
I'm convinced we're all going to
So
die.
our guns gonna happen next. Can I?
Guns.
They're the AI, but can I like taunt the
I'll
AI?
let you yell at the AI.
I'm gonna yell because I mean it's somewhat intelligent, so I'm gonna pound the little like speak to the ship button and be like, "You dumb machine, just shoot this ship already and let's get this over
Go
with."
ahead.
No one is listening to you.
Oh,
What is going on?
They got their little comms and it says captain, and they're all like,
even the AI is like, boop.
Well, you're the science officer, right? You probably hacked into the system and just turned my comm off. That's what's happening right now. Just like
like that.
Oba off. Can anyone hear me in the ship?
Can't get you front.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we're just gonna go starboard there. Nope. Shooting.
Shooting?
I can't remember whose turn it is. So you guys.
It's us.
Shooting.
Okay.
Yep.
You want
Yep.
the turret or the light laser?
I took the turret last time. I'll do the light laser this time.
Okay.
7. What do we add to it again?
You're gonna add
Oh. Is it
3.
like
3.
10? Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Gotta.
What is
do an
your base attack bonus? Well, your base attack bonus is 1. What's your dex?
It's only a 12. So it's a +1.
What's your dex?
Oh shoot. It's down here.
It's
Plus
real
4.
Okay, so you're not really that bad off with just having the +3. I mean, because you'd be +5, but did
Okay.
you guys hit an 11?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, if it's a +5, then I did.
No, that's if
Oh.
you're in the seat itself, doing
Gotcha.
the Luke thing there. Okay, engineering.
Oh, that's right. +3. Oh, that's me.
Alright.
I'll stay on speed.
Okay. You see their engines like fluttering, and then all of a sudden, like where you hit them really good, and all of a sudden you see them back like to normal. Just have somebody out there working.
And I
The
got an
droids.
11. It's not enough.
Okay.
Little R2D2 droids like fixing the engines on the outside.
It's undead, guys.
That's
Target the system again.
Okay.
Do this.
3rd time's the charm. 15.
All right.
Plus 9 is 24. Plus 2
Yeah.
is 26.
So what system are you gonna target?
Oh, that's a whole other discussion. The core, engines, life support sensors, or weapons.
I
What
don't
do
think
we
they need
want?
life support.
No.
So that's not
What do we want,
important.
guys? The weapons,
Your
you want
choice.
core engines.
So what happens with this is the big benefit is you make the critical now 19 or 20. That's like the big benefit. The side benefit is if you do get a critical, then whatever you picked is what gets the critical automatically. You don't roll.
Okay.
Maybe weapons?
I was gonna say
take down
that,
the
or
weapons?
yeah, I like weapons, or I like the fact that when we damage their engine, it kind of. But I like weapons. Let's do weapons.
Well, and I have a question. What's the point of our attack here? Are we? Well, there's no one on the ship.
Yeah,
Do we
you're trying to
just, do we
disable
just
it.
want to take down the ship, or are we trying
So
to?
there's
Yeah.
you can either reduce it the whole points down all the way, or you can critical the PCU.
Well, it's just like, what's the?
Oh, yeah.
Are we trying to take down the ship, or
trying
are
to-
we trying to?
I
Trying
think
to
we're
disable
trying
the
to
stop
ship.
them?
Yeah.
We're trying to disable the ship so we can board it and get.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
can you target the PCU then, or the core or something
Is
like
that the core? I can do the core, or I can do the weapons.
Would core be the PCU? How does that work?
Yeah, power core is it basically stops all of the other so where you critical the engines and the engineers holding it together, it would stop that, and then and what you do is you there's 3 different levels. The first time is glitching, then you do malfunction, and then you do wreck. So if you once you get to wrecked, then it's just a floating hull.
Okay.
I think you're on the right track.
So I'm not sure. What do you think, Aaron? What do you think we should do? Try the core? Okay.
So
Okay.
you scan it. You see the core there. It's really weird. It's unlike any other ships that you've seen. It's more of a looks like a magical floating kind of orb with these. They start off as kind of ghostly skulls, and then they go into the ship and just kind of float around. And instead of going through circuits, they just kind of go through the bones as this weird purplish energy.
Okay.
But anyway, you're targeting that.
So what do I roll now?
You already got it.
Oh,
That-
okay.
That was your roll, so it's targeted. So now a critical on 19 and 20s. All right, helm. 20.
You got me.
Okay.
So,
So I'm sorry. So all I did was I targeted it. I didn't do anything to it.
Yeah, you basically focus the ship's computers on it. So now when the guns shoot, if they get a 19 or 20, they'll critical, and
Oh,
it'll
okay,
automatically be the power.
Okay, gotcha.
So you're basically doing like Admiral Akbar. You're like, concentrate all fire on that power core.
Okay.
It's a drop. So demanding just adds bonus to the roll. It doesn't change what the critical or anything like that is.
Right.
Okay. Crap.
and
Right.
our AC is increased by 2.
Oh, okay, good.
Awesome. We're just spinning around each
I
other. I
know.
love that.
We're having a fun little battle in space.
That's how this is, though. That's how
Right.
it was in. But
So
hold
we're
on.
gonna-
I'm gonna demand the guns again.
Okay.
I'm gonna try again. At this point, I'm getting really pissed off at the machine. Like
hitting the machine
no
down
one is
there.
listening to me. Not even the freaking
This is
AI.
why you want an envoy on your
So
team.
I'm looking for the button to shock literally everybody right now.
I
I'm
will
just
disable you, damn AI.
I'm just Raia, did you turn my comms off? Ah, stupid machine. I don't know. 12 plus 4, 16, which still isn't enough because I need a 17.
Close.
It's okay. That was close.
All right, they're gonna shoot you, and they hit a 12 plus 19. No, 18.
Yep.
18. Okay. 7 points to whatever side that is.
Starboard.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So our starboard shields.
You said it was 7 points? Okay, so
We're down
our
to 3.
starboard is at 3.
Cool.
All right. You guys are up for gunning.
Okay.
Is it
So I'm gonna
that
roll
dice?
I'm gonna
These?
try and roll the turret this time. You roll the laser cannon.
Okay.
18.
2.
Oh no, it has to be 19. Crap.
No, but you get to add 3 to
Yeah.
it.
Well,
for
but
our-
I meant for the crit because she
Yeah, you-
targeted
you
the
definitely
systems.
can.
Oh.
So
You
I-
almost crit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was close to critting
2.
and getting the power.
Is that 2?
2.
Okay, so cool. I got the turret, so I can roll 4d4s.
Okay.
And do I add to this? How did that work? You were adding last time. You said ones were twos?
That was, you
No,
did
that
something
was-
special.
Okay, so
You're
it's
a crack
just
engineer,
straight.
Got the guns dialed in.
Okay, 2 plus 4, 6, 9,
9, 11.
11. Yeah. So we did 11 points of damage.
And you guys have reached a threshold of doing a critical. Every 20 points, you get to do a critical. So somebody roll percentile dice. Wait, you targeted. Wow, that's for the guns. But you know what? I'm going to use that. Would make sense though that I would use it for the because you're shooting. I'm going to say you hit the core, so the core is now glitching.
Yes.
Good job.
Before you said that that we hit it, but then it kind of looked like it came back. So someone was repairing it, maybe.
Because their engineer was doing something.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
But now that you've glitched the core, he has to work on that, and he can't work on the engines. So the engines are going to go back down.
Good job, Raia.
So you see the engines kind of sputter out a little bit, and from your sensors, you can see that you got those shots in there. It did enough hull damage in that like pressed in some of the bone into that core, and it's starting to spark. All right, engineering.
We have 2 on forward and 3 on starboard.
Do it this time. Yay, it did. Okay.
You can split it up.
It was weird. Something weird.
We are down to 2 and down
Like
to
it's
3.
a bad connection or something?
Yeah, it's like
Can you check the connections?
Okay. So our forward now has 6, and our starboard now has 6.
Nice.
it's not muted or anything on your mic because I like can't hear you.
No,
at all.
it's just too far away. When she gets closer, it's louder.
Is
Okay, there we go.
sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm just really mad about being stuck down
So
here.
they're going to try to fix their core, patch it together, and they're going to. So the little floating head comes back on the comms and hails you.
Oh,
This thing is
It
disgusting.
says, the way you are shooting and flying, perhaps your heads and your skulls are too small to repair our ship. He's going to try to taunt you.
bring it
Oh,
on.
snap.
Nope, he doesn't do it.
Laugh in his face.
My turn. Okay. I was thinking about balancing the helms, but I don't think I will since you kind of restored them.
Yeah.
I'll probably target another system
Okay.
since the core's failing. Maybe now attack the weapons.
Well, if you keep shooting the core, you can get it down to. Because right now there's 3 levels, and right now it's at the first level.
Okay. Okay, so keep
So
going
if
for
you
the
shoot
core.
the core again, it'll be at the second level.
Okay.
Malfunctioning.
All right, I got a 15 plus 9 is 24 plus 3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
2.
Yep. You're like.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Yes.
Piloting?
Good job.
He's at a minus. So that's
15?
A 15, and he is a 13 now. He's a 13 now.
15?
Okay. What are they gonna do?
So you're gonna ram us?
Oh wow.
And they're gonna do a. They're gonna try a flyby. So this basically what happens if they do a push action. If they can get a push action through your square, they basically just get to rake you with a weapon, and then and then get away without you shooting at them. If they fail, then you guys get to attack them.
Can I taunt them before they do this?
What's that?
Can I try and like taunt them before they do this?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the home phase. So
Okay, so I'm gonna
what are you gonna say?
on the comms be like, yeah, that comeback you had was weak sauce. I think it's because your brain is too small.
Aww.
That was a good joke.
And they laugh at you.
All right.
I thought that was going to be good.
And they do not.
We get to hit them then, right?
This is where you guys were at? I just moved
Yeah.
it over
Yep.
there? Okay.
Yep.
So they go through here, and they go through here, and they go through here, and then they're just going to turn. So, yeah, you guys can shoot at him with whatever weapon that you want.
What do you
Just
want, guys?
do the turret. That's more powerful.
Which one?
Turret?
You want me to roll it, or do you
Yeah.
want
No, go ahead.
18?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hit.
And that's 4d4?
44?
Do it.
3, 5, 9, 10.
Nice.
And that was completely separate from gunnery. It's just,
Cool.
So now we get to shoot, right?
Raia, where
yes,
are we
now you
at?
get to shoot.
Well, we got to move first.
Oh, yeah, you get to move.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right.
Raia, how much damage have we done to the ship?
I haven't scanned in a while. Sorry, bro.
That's not how you speak to your captain.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I think you're demoted
I
at
am.
this point.
This is actually like a coup
Just
right
kind of
now.
sulking.
I am.
We're gonna dump the lizard at the next stop.
Well, they say the captain's chair is the loneliest chair on the ship. Nice maneuver.
Aww.
All right, they can't shoot at you because they have no aft. So
Shooty.
Okay,
you
Shoot it in
guys
the
are-
butt.
Thanks for
You want you to stay on the turret?
Huh? Stay on it?
Sure. I'll do
Okay.
the forward gun.
No, I don't want to stay on the turret.
I hit.
11.
I hit.
Actually,
What's the lasers? 2d4?
Yes. Yep.
yeah, it's still 11. So
I only got a 10.
3 points.
3 points of damage.
you're in a good position now, though. Engineering. Oh, yeah, they can't shoot at you. So
Put
Can't
it
do
in the
that.
guns.
Auto arc shooting.
Are you gonna put it in the guns? Okay.
Yeah.
Wild shot.
How would
Oh,
that
I
even-
just
Are you
happened to hit
gonna-
you
I'm
every
gonna
time.
try and.
Somebody pick it up and like carry it at
Okay.
the end and shoot it or something. I mean,
He
how
wanted
is-
to kill us, is what it was. I'm convinced.
I'm
convinced.
tinkering. I'm tinkering.
I'd be tempted just for the heck of it to use encourage because all my demands have sucked, but I know if I do that, it's not going to work. So
Why not?
I'm gonna get on
you
the
know,
comms.
role-playing wise, you probably would.
Okay,
At this
okay.
point, you're like giving up.
Okay. What's your character's name again?
Iseph.
Iseph. Iseph, could you please put more power in the guns? 15? No.
No.
I tried.
Oh, well.
You know what though?
I was being nice.
You're only off by 2.
On encourage, it's actually less. It's 15 plus the ship's tier, not the ship's tier times 2. So I'd only need a 17. So yeah.
Since you did it so well, I'm gonna give you a role-playing bonus.
Yes.
So it works.
And you haven't yelled at me yet, so
Nope.
I'm like,
It worked.
I think
Sure.
I think you could probably learn a lot from this. This is a wonderful
and I got
moment.
a 25.
Oh man,
You
you
did the
didn't even
targeting
need
too,
it.
didn't you?
I'm sorry?
You did targeting as well,
The
didn't you?
core, yep.
So that's a critical.
Oh, it's a crit.
Yep.
All right, guns.
So roll the damage twice.
Oh, we didn't shoot this time, though, right?
Okay, that's your.
Okay.
She's boosting our
I'm
damage
boosting.
next time.
Okay. Gotcha.
We got this. We're gonna.
Ooh.
I feel
Okay.
better. I feel like that got through to the
I
ship.
think I think Obo learned a lot.
I did.
Learning.
You're growing as a
Science
lizard right
officer?
now.
It was what we call in the Shirren culture an
I'll
aha
target system
moment.
again.
The core.
It's like good cop, bad cop, or bad cop, good cop.
5 plus 9 is 14 plus 3 is 17.
Yep, that's what you need.
Would you be good croc, bad croc? Since you're a lizard.
Little Shunda is like, just. I keep targeting the core for you. It's literally lit up on your screen. There's a big crosshairs. Just press the button. Do I have to come down and press the button? Okay. For some reason, to me, the Lashendas have like a between like a French Algerian like half French, half
That's
Arabic.
great.
I don't know why. That's not in the book anywhere. I just feel that they would.
I can see that.
I think we're up to piloting, right?
Piloting?
Yep, piloting.
Nice.
15.
All right.
Oh yeah.
You got them?
Snap.
Because of their minuses from their core and their engines. So, yeah. 2.
So I think me being nice has changed the mood of the ship a little bit, and we seem to
gonna
be
say,
like
now-
doing really well right
Now
now.
the gunners are gonna work
Yeah.
and everything, and you're just gonna have to be like, everything I learned was wrong. I'm gonna have
And
to
then-
change my ways.
And then Obo's heart grew 2 sizes.
oh my gosh.
I think you guys have multiple hearts, actually. to
Oh,
be
yeah.
honest with you. I think that's one of the reasons you have the high con.
Okay. I think we shoot.
Right?
That's your guys' turn.
Okay.
So who's
Which one
What do you
want?
want?
I did the turret last time. You do the turret this time.
They shoot.
19.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
13.
crit.
Okay.
nice.
So now do four of these.
So you do.
You do 8.
8 of those.
8 of those.
Yeah.
Holy
so,
cow.
So plus what to hit?
3.
What?
Okay, so
Oh, plus
16.
That hits.
16 hits.
Okay, I'm
So
stealing
she's
your
gonna
dice.
roll 8.
Okay, so 5,
Plus 4,
9,
9, yeah. Plus 6. 15.
15. Oops, sorry, that wasn't it. And 18.
Dang. Wow. And then
That's-
so I
wish
just
it
roll
won that.
2. Plus 6.
And you also do another check on their core now. So their core now is malfunctioning.
Plus another 6
So
points.
24. Did I do that
What did
right?
you get?
18
You had
plus
6?
6.
24.
24.
Yeah, 24 total.
24 points. Heck
24
yeah.
total?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't do that math in my head.
24 points of damage. And they were at 61.
Yeah.
So
37.
37.
And
39?
No,
more
39.
importantly, you see
39?
that their core is getting really unstable.
Oh, it's
22.
24
It was
points of damage.
skull things coming
16
out of
plus
all over the
6.
place.
Nice.
Is 24.
24 points of damage, yes.
16 plus 6 is 22.
Oh, 22. Holy crap. Let's just use calculators from now on.
61 minus 16 minus 6 equals 39.
Okay. I'm sorry. I messed this
But
up.
I need a scan to confirm that, but
Yes.
that's what I'm guesstimating.
Engineering. Oh, they shoot out of frustration. Just out of the. Why wouldn't you?
Nice. I'll put it on. Keep it on the gun.
Okay, so
Wait.
And they're gonna shoot.
Oh, wait.
what's your character's name
Yeah,
again?
maybe
Was it-
turn it.
Iseph. Sorry.
Iseph.
Yeah,
Iseph.
you're doing really. You're a
There you
real
go.
good motivational speaker when you can't remember the name. Motivator.
Iseph. Could you
They can't hold it.
do that put the more in the guns thing again? It worked out really well. Thank you so much, by the way. That was awesome.
You're doing a great job.
Good job, team. 18.
18. Yes.
I feel really motivated right now. Do I get any
Sweet
do I
talking
get
Vesk.
advantage or
You
anything?
do. You get a
for
plus.
Oh.
You,
You
you
just
get a
get
plus
bad. You
2.
get
Plus
Yeah,
2? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 11 plus 2 plus 6. Yeah. Yep,
I
we're
have no
good.
diplomacy whatsoever, and this is
It's
working.
amazing what happens when you have a little tact.
It's nice when you say please, Captain.
I understand. I'm learning, guys. Please be patient with me.
So what did you do right there?
She put in
Oh.
the guns
Yeah.
again.
So any one is a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
On damage.
Yep.
Piloting?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's me. So do we want to?
science.
Oh, that's
Or
right.
science.
Science. That's
Do
right.
we want
If you
to?
get one more hit on the core, that's a critical.
Do it.
Do we want
ship
to
is
focus
just-
on the core? Or do we want to check and see where they're at? Focus on
Do
the
the
core.
science
Okay.
on the core.
9 plus 9 is 18 plus the 3, so
Yep.
21.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You're like, that was better.
Raya.
You
You're
notice
doing
from the
a
you notice
really
from the
good job.
core, Raya, that the she's still getting switched off. The skull things are starting to come. They're starting to split apart. It's like it's growing.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Helm?
That's what's actually a pretty good roll, but they have a lot of minuses.
That's probably going to beat mine. 13.
Yeah, see, they're 25, but they're minus 8 at this point. So yeah, 17.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you can see some of that purplish energy is kind of trailing off their ship now, and kind of spreading out over that exterior where it wasn't before.
Guys, I think we should hang out over here or over here. I don't think we want to get in front of them. Make it easy. So I'm just gonna. We'll do a.
Keshk, I trust your judgment. You're a good pilot.
He's turned a complete new leaf.
Just hold that thought for another round. So, 1.
I'm just gonna do a little loop-de-loop.
I love it.
I
Nice.
feel like we've made a lot of progress.
This looks very familiar.
Wait. Or-
All right.
We might be in it.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's going to come right off here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's the front.
Yeah, it should.
It's that right
Yep.
there. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Gunnery.
Nope, that's you and me this time.
Which one do you want? The turret or the this
Laser.
would actually be
I'll take the laser one.
okay. 18.
See, even with the minuses,
16.
they get a 23. They get a 17 to hit you.
Oh, that'll hit us.
The big red eye grows.
What was our crit range?
19 to 20.
I rolled an 18.
Close.
But still, it's 44. Did you hit too?
I only got 16, so.
That hits.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it does?
They're,
Okay.
Yeah,
they're 11.
They're only
Oh,
11.
wow,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's 4. 8.
I got 7. Did you get any ones?
I did that.
Oh, okay.
So 15 total.
All right. And they do
Nice.
13 to you.
So we did 15 damage to them?
Yep.
Okay.
And they did 13 damage to us. Where did they hit us?
Yeah.
Straight ahead, I would
Okay,
think.
our shields
Front
are down
shields.
then.
So now you take whole damage.
So 13 minus.
So it was forward damage?
Yep.
So we had
s-
6.
So we're going to take 7 hull damage. Our forward shields are 0. We're going to take
Okay.
7
So yeah, they
points
hit
hull
you
damage.
for 13. So yeah, you had 6. So now you're
And
taking
then-
7 whole damage.
So then our hull
A
points, HP,
hull?
hull points. Where's
That
our
right there?
ship?
That,
It
Yeah.
should say HP.
So we're going to take 7 points
but that's
of HP.
total.
Yeah,
yeah, there's just
Okay.
a whole point total. It's not.
yeah. So,
So
Per
55 minus
7.
Yep.
Yep.
So
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for every 20 of that, you'll take a critical. So
Is there a handrail for like the robots to flip over as the ship shakes?
actually, yeah, you've been hitting the core.
Okay.
If you get the core to the next time, if you get a critical on the core and get it direct, you actually start taking damage inside the ship
Oh, wow.
Really?
because you're
Oh, that's
literally
cool.
doing the, you're
Oh,
getting
that's
you're
awesome.
going all the way inside there. So
That's
okay,
awesome.
engineering.
Shields. Yeah. 20. At least 20.
Yep, you get 7 points back.
Okay, to the front.
You want them?
Our
So-
shields, our forward shields are at now
Okay.
7 now.
Okay.
Awesome.
We're gonna attempt to. Nope.
Okay. Want to focus on the core again, guys? Cool.
Okay.
Okay. 10 plus 9 is 19 plus.
Oh, you got
Oh,
it.
yeah,
right?
you got it.
You got
Whatever.
it.
Okay. Yep.
Focus
Piloting?
on the core, guys. It is primed, primed and ready.
So, before we fire, I want to do my captain thing. So, whenever we get to that point.
Oh yeah.
It's
Gonna-
piloting right now.
You're doing your
Piloting.
helm right now.
oh, 22 on piloting.
See, they got a 25, but they are minus
Is it
6.
7 or 8 or
So
something.
they're
like that.
19.
Yep. I got you.
All right. to go to 3. They're just going to stay there.
Yeah. Well, how about we stay there like that?
Okay, we don't want to face them.
It doesn't matter for
Okay.
shooting, and actually, with our forward holes being
Damage.
damaged, it might
Okay.
be better for
Okay.
All right. So I don't think they can get you at all.
Nope.
Yep. So right out of there. So now it's the gunnery. Or are you gonna?
I'm gonna hail him. And then
Okay.
Come on, guys.
Mr. Disgusting Brain Person, it's been a while since we spoke last, and I just want you to know that I've changed, and I feel like my crew is gonna take you down.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
And it's a concept that I've learned that a small, horrible brain like you would just not understand and be able to
No,
grasp.
that's good. You're good. You've definitely changed the leaf. You're like, I'm dropping all skills and intimidate. You're gonna like start doing a bonsai plant.
Yep.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah.
Like
I'm in my
the
zen.
rake,
I tell you, I'll be
the,
honest,
the
it's
sand rake.
exactly.
thing.
Yep. The little pebbles and stuff.
It's about time, actually.
So what?
We were all about ready to
He's
do
learned.
So what system should I like target their engineering so they can't like heal themselves? And then I mean, you said we just get to hit the core one time. Would like targeting engineering allow us to hit the core better, or like?
If you target engineering, that affects their roles of trying to fix stuff, patch stuff together,
Okay.
and not take.
And that's I think that based on my little anti-speech to them, I want to target their engineering system
Okay.
because I'm like, our team is better than your
All
team,
right.
and you're gonna
Cool.
suck. Does that sound good? I don't know.
No,
It
that's
works.
good because
Yeah.
they roll twice for engineering and science also. So
Yeah.
go ahead and shoot.
Okay. Turret.
Okay. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Nice. I hit as well.
Okay. You guys might take the
So
whole
that's
out and take the
8.
wreck the core.
Oh, man. 4, 3. Can somebody math while I do this?
Oh yeah.
4 and
Yeah.
3.
7,
All right, yeah.
Alright.
2,
9,
4,
13,
13,
1,
14.
14.
Actually, 15.
4. No, I didn't
Oh,
gun it that
14.
time.
18,
2,
20,
4.
24.
How many more do I get to do?
1, 2,
3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 was before. 9 is
okay.
the 3.
So 24 plus my 4 is 28 total.
Okay.
And you guys
Oh
hit
my
the
God.
core.
31 points of
I
damage.
think it was
So
28.
you
28.
actually
28.
I did something wrong.
Okay.
Since you did the hole first, which made it, and now the thing that would have done the core actually will affect the crew.
Yeah, they only had 24 hit points left, possibly. So this would have like.
So yeah, you definitely just metagaming. You definitely killed a crew. So you have one less crew to
Okay,
affect.
interesting.
So there, yeah, you target their ship, and everything goes into that broken core, and then your lasers go all the way through and past out the other side, and now their big ship it just starts to list like this.
Just starts to float. So are we gonna beep, beep, crew? So wasn't there some talks about us entering from the rear?
Are you guys like? You've made a lot of progress. Maybe.
Let's not throw that all away in one fell swoop.
Okay, so
Such
yeah,
high hopes.
whoever wants to, or whoever's piloting, you've got to try to dock, and then we'll do that, and then we'll,
Oh,
I guess
man.
we'll conclude.
Can I hand over the reins
yeah,
to the
certainly.
ace pilot?
Yes.
Oh, how do I do that?
I'm really more of just a combat pilot.
Oh, I see.
I need the thrill of the
You can
The
land it
rush.
though. You can dock for it.
of
I'll do
near
the boring
death.
part. This is where like people hand the crying baby back to the mother.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's me. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so basically what you'll need to do is you'll need to maneuver your ship into their into the cargo bay, which opens on the back there. But because it's so damaged and there's stuff coming off of it, you gotta make a piloting.
Okay.
So you need a 15.
So
Any encouragement, Captain?
Iseph, you got this. I trust that docking is in your hands, and you're going to do a fantastic job.
Okay.
You're doing a good job. I wanted you to know that you're doing a really good job, and you're doing a good job, and you're doing a good job.
I still can't hear you.
you should have. You should have a plus
nine-
10. So,
Everyone's doing a
19?
great job.
It's just piloting plus the roll.
yeah.
So I think you got it.
19.
Yeah. So you're easily
Yes.
get up
Good
there,
job.
dock, and get it sealed together there. And well, they don't actually have an airlock; it's just an open cargo bay. So,
Okay.
and that's where we're going to end.
Yay.
Dock.
We
on
don't
the
get
ship.
to see what's on the ship. Is that next time?
So do
Gotcha.
you want to come back next time?
Yeah, that's the big